Because he hadn't gotten to this floor, so.
Hi, everybody. Thank you, Aklo, for the 5 gifty gift subs. Appreciate it. Yeah. Y'all ready for this? You know it. So it's one of those things where you guys literally at the top of the stairs, and you
Die.
you know that you have that last choice. It's not literally the last moment. It's just one of those things where you know that you can either continue on like you were originally planning on doing, or you can try to have that last second conversation with Salant. I think literally as you're going live, Tyler was saying, we discussed that while you were peeing. Welcome back, Scott. And we decided, fuck that clown. He ain't got nothing left for us.
No. Apparently, with how many times you've hinted at it, I feel like we need to go back and talk to him now.
No. I was just asking in case, again, I just like to make sure I pose options. So I was just bringing it up to catch everybody up to speed. So up to you, man.
I mean, our perspective, what we said before you left was literally what Messi and I said was, he never got past that floor that we just passed. He went down and he jumped off. That's what he told us. So it doesn't seem like he would have insight into this floor.
That's what I thought.
But at the same time, there's an interesting debate here. Is there a way we can stop the loop?
That's also a really interesting question. You might be able to do so.
Because then we could have him with us and he might have abilities that could really help us in this next floor.
We have to figure out how he got in the loop, though.
Like, it was jumping off.
What triggered it? Jumping off?
Jumping off. That's when the loop starts. Because the reason
'cause he
Ophios
falls
knows that because he falls and then he's right there. So jumping off is what causes
Off
the
the
loop.
side?
So if we can
Oh.
stop him from jumping off, perhaps that stops the loop.
From this floor or the
But if
floor
we break the
below
loop,
us?
he
Second
turns
floor.
the little jelly bean people with the hands.
So he jumps off the second floor?
Yeah, but we have to find where the loop starts. And I think it's when he jumps off. So if we like grab him as he's jumping and pull him back, perhaps that's breaking the loop because that's the starting point.
So you're saying right when the loop starts, right before the loop starts, right at the end of the previous loop, we grab him, we pull him back so he doesn't fly off the edge. And that should branch him off.
That's my thought.
Or it turns him into the little jelly bean guys with the hands and he attacks us.
Yeah.
And we kill him.
Then you kill him.
Okay.
Or
fine,
he
let's
grabs you and jumps off with you and you both go, ah!
No! Well, then I would have been here already.
We have this magic ability that Ophios has his 2 spells to teleport to him and teleport back. Oh wait, he can't take somebody with him. That's just him. Never mind.
So you guys are at the
Marina
top of the
can.
stairs.
I can
There's
do
a
that.
moment where
Marina
everybody.
can.
There's a moment where you guys come up to the top of the stairs. It's literally like Rena. You look at his beard, and you're like, "Do I bring it up?" And instead, like Ophio says, "Salant." And there's a moment where all your characters kind of look at each other, and there's a couple of facial expressions, and maybe a grunt, like another facial expression, and all the 3 characters nod, and decide, "Let's go back downstairs." Because, again, communication is just so fast and intuitive with all 3 of you right now that you go downstairs. All right, well.
Down to the second floor.
Okay, give for me moment.
Okay.
We have to not disrupt his loop until he gets to the point where he's about to jump off. Then we have to disrupt
So
it.
we just have
Correct.
to hide from him.
We have to find out where he goes and then be ready to grab him. And it's got to be somebody other than Ophios because Ophios is about to be puking his brains
Well,
out.
Rena has the cape, so she's fine. She can jump
Yeah.
off with him.
Oh yeah, she could jump off, grab him, and then teleport back.
Yeah.
Annoying. Okay. That's annoying. Just have to work with this.
Hey, we'll figure it out, boys. Don't worry about what's on the top floor. Only a few people know. I don't want to spoil it for everybody.
All right. So you guys come down the stairs, and go ahead, take it over. Sorry.
I would be in tune
I
trying
can
to
also
see if we hear anything.
I can also turn this back on because it doesn't matter because you've actually seen the whole place now. Explorer mode. Boom, on. Yay. Oh, apparently it's not applying anymore, which is funny. Probably because you left and came back.
Are we essentially hidden
Yeah,
from
now
where
I can
he is?
see.
Okay. So as you come downstairs and you're able to see the area, so you can come back down and around.
Okay.
Oh shit! Just killed myself. Sorry.
What the hell?
As you come down and around, you can actually see that Salant is literally reaching out to touch the thing as he's like super focused on it, and all of a sudden it reaches out and in one hit just reaches out and punches Salant. Roll initiative.
God damn it.
It was a trick.
A trick? Would
A trick.
ever?
Time does go faster up here. Damn it.
Oh my god.
Oh,
did
you
natty
kidding me?
20?
Wouldn't his first move be the punch?
Yeah.
What? Can I look that?
Yes! If there was ever a moment. Oh, I'm so happy I'm
Are
dizzy.
you kidding me?
Okay. Oh my god.
I can't look initiative, can I?
Yes!
No, don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. It's okay. Seriously, I don't know why he's freaking out.
He gets an entire extra action before we get
He
to do
didn't-
anything. He gets 2 before we
Pardon
go.
me.
Oh wait,
He gets
Scott,
2
was that
whole
a natty
turns
20 or was that a 20 with modifier? Was that a 20 with modifier or a natty 20?
I'm
I didn't
going
see
to
it in
snip
open
it.
roll.
I'm going to snip it.
It's a natty 20.
I
It
just
is
want,
a modifier
I want to be
plus 0?
I want to be 100% clear. Okay. My heart's racing. So excited.
Yeah, Scott really wants to kill us. That's really what it was.
No.
Well, but Salant
All
can't
right, well,
die because
We're sprinting back up the stairs
Hold
because
on.
budget.
Yeah, bye
Like-
Salant. Sorry.
Where's
Oh, I'm here by the way.
Regicide spoilers? And since I just posted Regicide spoilers, you guys can keep that train going. It's fine, right? This is fine. This is fine. Keep the fine train
Yeah,
going.
Regicide spoilers been. Oh, it's a natty 20.
Oh
Plus
my
0.
God.
Wow, that's crazy.
Okay. I get to go first.
You already went.
No, I
You
didn't.
punched Salant. You
Oh.
punched Salant.
Punch Salant.
That
You
was
guys
your
come
first
down
move.
around the corner. The thing looks across the way. And, well,
Wait. I did specifically say before we went around the corner, I was listening to see if there was anything going on.
it
No,
was
there
just,
wasn't.
it
And
was
I
just
have
a
the
lot.
touched it.
I have the hyper awareness of it that we might not have come around that corner.
It was just Salant, half away, taking a step forward and reaching. Really, like a couple steps forward and reaching. There's nobody else around. There's not the big armored guy that he saw before, or the other grumpy looking dude that he saw before, or, you know, the heavily robed person he saw before. Just one small little hoof away. Okay. So excited. Oh God, I'm so excited. Okay. Excuse me. Compose myself. I swear. Things
Yeah,
are very exciting.
Thank you, Summon Snake. That's a great advice. Last time he was so excited he broke his mic. When'd you break your mic?
Listen,
Are you freaking kidding me?
listen.
He has the Afue right in front of him.
He punched it. The Hafue crippled to the ground.
Oh.
The Hafue actually has already crumbled to the
Oh,
ground from that one
no.
punch.
What?
And then immediately, because it is not stuck in a loop, it sees you guys there and immediately comes walking up to you.
Well, tits.
But
And
we were focusing on it. It should freeze.
comes walking up to you. Actually, doesn't walk straight up to you. Sorry, it has reached, so it actually stops here and is going to attack.
I'm so glad I didn't move
Back
back.
who?
in front of
The
Rita.
question is, who does it attack? I honestly think that this should be, you know what? I'm going to be mean here. I'm not going to roll a die. I am not going to roll a die. I love how in this community and how we do things, we try to do,
Making a poll. Who do I attack first? And y'all can vote for
yeah.
who gets hit first. Okay.
It's gonna take
who's it
so
gonna
long.
be?
It's gonna be
I
like a
like
full
Twitch's
minute
interaction.
poll. Let's just sit
Yeah,
here.
1
waiting.
minute poll, that's fine. Rena.
Whoa, Scott, your camera got really nefarious.
you realize
with the lighting.
this is creating bias because
Wow, I
people
can't
have
react.
gambled on who dies.
why'd you get so
Ooh,
dark?
that's a really good point. And what's your name? Elijah.
What the fuck?
So there's going to be bias based on how many people have bet on which person dying.
This is what I'm going to do then. to make that work a little bit more smoothly.
Just make it 1, 2, or 3, and they don't know which one 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, it's too late. I already started the poll. I was gonna say I'm gonna roll a die to make it still random, but they weight the die. So it still is a chance not to be who it is that they vote for. I will weight the die.
What does that mean?
I means I'm
Or
going
like a
to roll.
D100 each percentage is each person.
I'm gonna roll a d6, and first place gets 3 numbers, second place gets 2 numbers, third place gets 1 number. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
What if there's a tie?
Then the world collapses and everyone dies.
Well, it looks like
Rocks fall.
I am the current #1 contender for this.
Right
Hey, there's
behind
still
you.
timer on the. There's still time on the vote. Everyone, get your votes in. I know I'm on a 10-second delay, but please hurry. Okay, your time's up. Sorry. I hope I timed that perfectly. Let's see.
It is literally 5. Nope, it was 5, 4, 3.
oh, wow,
Now
you
it's
might have
6,
done it.
4, 3.
Oh shoot.
Okay, so Ophios is gonna be 1, 2, 3. Rena's gonna be 4, 5, and Elijah's gonna be 6. Okay.
Can I tell?
Oh! But I'm gonna let Rena roll the d6, so it's not in my hands.
I'm sorry,
I voted
what?
for myself. I voted for. I was the third vote. For
What?
myself.
You-
I'll let you know I was the 5th vote for myself because I think I have the highest AC.
So
You
I'm
and I both
rolling a
voted for
d6.
ourselves.
Yeah. Because I did pull out my shield before and I never put it away. Oh, Rena.
It's
You're
always
welcome.
Rena.
You're welcome.
Why
Rena,
is it
what's your
always
ability?
Rena?
Oh, wait, who is
Wait,
that? I
wait,
wasn't looking.
just
Rena, you
attack
have the
me.
new ability with Blade Master.
I do.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I
worry
gotta
about
look
it.
at it.
You have Blade Master? Whoa!
Don't worry.
Guys, I'm gonna open roll these so Daddy's dice can affect them.
Wait, no.
Thanks,
I
Dale.
But before I go anywhere, I just want to be clear. We did specifically already have Ophios, and it did not get refunded as Aid of the Martyr. So let's make sure we click that. So boom. And we also have, it's called the Penance of the Arbiter. I just didn't change the name to it. So Ophios, you have Aid of the Martyr with 7 temporary health points. So you can give yourself that little bar. And you guys have Prayer to the Martyr. So you guys have +1s in most things, and he has a -1 in his stuff. And
sure you
you
get
also
the
have +1 in your
global
attack rolls, sir. Okay.
I have +1 on my attack rolls.
You have +2 total. Yep.
Yep, and that
Oh,
means
God.
he has a -1 when he attacks all of us.
You guys did fight the Pathfinder version, so it's lower because it's 5e, not Pathfinder. All right, but not that
Plus
much lower.
20 to hit.
This is
Pathfinder sucks. Pathfinder sucks. Oh my god.
That means he could natty 1 and wait. We have fumbles, so if he natty
We have
1s,
fumbles. Yeah, but if he rolls a 2, we're dying.
so.
Yeah.
This is applying the -1 modifier that would apply for that. Okay, because
Do
this
it.
is
Let's
5e.
just kill us.
so if I have prayer, he has -2 on me then, right?
No, prayer doesn't give him a penalty. It gives.
Oh,
Oh,
it
no,
just
no.
gives us a boost.
It gives a
Whoa,
minus
whoa,
one-
so
minus one
prayer,
penalty.
prayer gives him a -1 penalty. That's all. All right, you ready? Set, go. Oh, Aid of the Martyr for give to whoever needs it. Oh, 2 Aids of the Martyr, so you guys both get Aid of the Martyr as well. I got a 20 total. So I'm gonna give 1 to
Go.
Elijah, and 1 to Rena.
Ooh. Hey, I had temp
Oh,
HP
God,
for
Rena.
before.
Oh.
Yeah, you had
God.
aid before. You had aid the
Okay.
last time.
Oh, okay, so that overwrites it, right? Yeah, all right.
So you guys
So I go
all
up-
you guys
thank
all
you.
have aid. Yep. All right, and now I'm gonna roll my
So
damage.
That's a 19 to hit.
Damage is the same because I'm sorry, 5e has the same health points as actually probably more health points than Pathfinder. So it's, same amount of damage as the other version. I just have to apply my -1. Okay, so my first attack against Rena does this.
Oh
16
my
points of
God.
damage as it reaches out and boom, hits Rena.
Is that a knockback?
Nope, no knockback or anything like that.
Is that a thing in 5e? I actually don't know.
Is
Wha-
is
one
he
second.
dead? The Fue?
That's a really good question. You'd have to go investigate to find out. It's gonna make its second
No,
attack
he's
against Rena. Are you ready?
Uh-huh.
That's a hit.
Mm-hmm.
And it deals a lot more.
Oh
Oh,
my
my god.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry to announce this, but I rolled a natty 20. I get a second round.
You
Of
did
attacks.
He gets 2 attacks per.
He
Just
has
like
extra
Rena,
attack.
just like Rena does.
That's
And,
right. I
Ophio
forgot
says-
about that.
His first move was hitting the Fue. We were already there when he did it.
That was before your combat. Third attack hits Rita.
Rita's already gone.
I'll describe
that?
the damage afterwards.
Oh my
22.
god.
Mm-hmm.
Are you applying the updates? Because I'm not seeing it on your token, which is weird.
No, sorry. I have to.
Nope, you're fine.
It's
That's
already
where I'm at.
down.
I don't think she's down yet, actually.
I'm not down.
Yep. And it's fourth and final attack against Rita.
16 plus 29 plus 22. You're still
God.
up.
Are you kidding? Can I parry?
Yeah, absolutely you can.
Wait, don't you have the
32.
thing that gives him disadvantage too?
Oh, you gotta be.
Ouch, Rita. Sorry.
Rena, don't you have the what's Blade
Oh.
Master do? Don't you have
No,
the
I
thing
have
that imposes-
fell-handed.
Why'd you get fell-handed? You don't have axe.
It's a feat.
Oh.
And
It's a
she's going to
double-
get an axe back soon.
Double-handed weapon.
Oh, okay.
Rena, quick question. Did you already apply your temporary health points?
Yeah. I already took them away.
Okay. And then I'm gonna roll my last damage roll. Sorry, Rena.
That's fine.
Oh, hold up.
You're-
Oh yeah,
Oh
well
wait,
that's
reduce-
no that's
Hold on. What was the damage on that last one?
Oh,
you still
oh,
alive?
Rena! Rena, oh my god! I rolled such garbage damage.
12.
That's my three. Oh,
It's literally this. Wait, it's the exact same. Like I'm literally
you're at exactly 0 unless
exactly 0.
I did factor in my -1s. You're at exactly 0. And do I have that over here? Did I ever make that for this campaign? I don't think I did. So give me 2 seconds. I have to apply that. That's gonna be in roll 20.
I'm so confused. How much health do you have, Reno?
She
She
usually has
has
70.
I
three.
had 70.
Three
And then
gen
she
from
has-
her.
70.
And she has 6
Yeah.
more from her Aid of the Martyr.
76?
Temporary,
So
yeah.
76. And
76.
she just took exactly 76 damage. No, sorry. She took actually 79 damage -3 from
I
parry
did the
she used
parry.
because she used parry only once. Because
Yes.
Rita, can you only do parry once a round just to confirm?
It's shoot, I just minimized it.
I think it's a superiority die.
It's just with however many superiority die I have.
So you technically could parry a. You could have.
I could have parried one more time.
So I mean, I'm fine with you having said that you parried one more time. I'm genuinely fine with you saying, well, I asked before you did that other attack, whatever it is. Can I have used parry one more time? I would say yes to that one. There's no reason for me to say no.
Okay, so then I'll just click it.
So you would actually be
minus-
standing there with a whopping 7 health points.
7. Okay.
This also just got triggered. You've never seen this one before. It's the first time it's been used in any campaign. Let's see what it looks like. 10
Is it good or bad? Oh,
This was just thrown at you by Oklo. So, it's the top of initiative. You guys each get to choose one at the top of each initiative. So since he was going first, we can actually trigger it now. You get to choose which of those abilities you want. Please choose it before your turn. That way we don't have to sit around and wait.
Is this as like to us, like number 1. is
You get to
about
choose
us?
one of those. Any one of those, 1 through 5. So that being said, it's actually Rena's turn first. So, Rena, you get to, which one of those did you want? And Oklo, that was an expensive one.
Well, I can't do number 5.
Number 3, just think if you make the attack action, you get 1 extra attack. All that other phrasing is for Pathfinder, so you can ignore that.
4 seems to be my favorite.
or
number
1 and
3.
run.
Yeah, 1 or 4.
One is
Or
a
yeah,
free
maybe
movement.
1 is a good one too, I guess.
Yeah.
And then you can disengage as your bonus and then just fucking
So-
sprint downstairs.
True.
I have
true.
a thought of what we would do, but
Split up, gang. He hasn't
I
seen
think
us
we
yet.
should
if
split up,
Rena
but-
takes 1, she
actually
should
happened
literally
last time.
run to the Fue and use the freaking cape.
You guys already know
No.
that. So hold on. Messy. Your character only, the other 2 don't know that what happened to them was they did split up. 1 died, 2 ran downstairs, well, 1 carried the other one
Okay.
downstairs, and 1 ran upstairs. You know
Just to
that. They
clarify,
don't.
When I say split up, I mean we each get the next 3 turns. So for the next 3 turns, we all run downstairs. So we split up in that sense, where one person leaves and then another one leaves and then another one leaves. So we won't all be leaving at the same time. But since it's happening right after another, it'll be like the same time.
Okay. It's up to you. So,
That's what I
Rena,
meant.
it's your turn. Obviously, you are able to have a degree of conversation with your friends because, hey, guess what? You're lucky
Right, we're
enough
all
to have this
talking
super
so
heightened
quickly.
moment. Mhm.
Yeah. So are you like communicating that to us?
Yeah. Yeah. I'd be saying, I feel really fast right now if I take number 1. So why don't we use this to bonus disengage and then movement? You get 60 feet, but you only need 20 to get to the top of the stairs. And I
We
know the
don't
thing
get
can't go
bonus
down the
disengage.
stairs.
It's our action to disengage. But we're not engaged. He's reach area.
It's an wait. Disengage is an action. Shit, am I thinking rogue? Hold on.
Yeah, you're thinking rogue.
You are thinking rogue. Disengage is actually an action.
Oh, but you still get your movement, right? You still get a
Yeah.
movement,
Yeah.
so you can still do it. It's only 20 feet away.
So take number 1.
So yes, you can disengage with your action and then move downstairs with 60
But
feet.
my question is, are we engaged because he's at reach distance? I don't think we're engaged. I don't think we have
I'm
to
engaged because he's
disengage.
attacking me.
Does that count though at reach distance? That's my question for Scott. I don't know the
That's
rules.
a
on
rules
reach
lawyer
distance.
thing.
So I'm sorry, it can reach you, so you need to disengage to get away
Okay.
from it. The only one that doesn't need to is Elijah because he's so far.
Okay, so I'm taking number 1.
I think it's the easiest.
I agree
Makes
with
sense
you.
to me. Yeah, I
agree
mean,
with
I
you.
don't. Yeah,
Plus,
so I'm
the
gonna take number
Hafue,
1.
Yeah, I mean, Salant hasn't seen us yet, so by all
So
accounts,
this
he should
brings
still be in the
your
lead.
speed to 60 feet, Rena. You still have your action and your bonus action as normal, of course.
So then I'll disengage and then
And then move downstairs.
move downstairs.
Okay. So disengage. The way it works is it just means that I think your initial movement isn't threatened. I could be confusing with 5e, but it's fine. We'll just count it like this. So it's 5, 10, 15, 20. Then you can go down this way, unless you were trying to grab Salant. In which case you'd want to go boom.
No, we
No.
don't
I
want to
don't
grab
think
someone.
so.
Still in the
No, I
loop.
don't think
worry
we're
about it.
grabbing him right now. Just leave him.
Yeah, he's still
I
in the
mean,
loop.
He's
so-
gonna be in the loop,
His
so-
loop is literally he got hit and ran downstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he didn't run downstairs. Elijah knows otherwise. He got in the actual timeline. He got dragged downstairs. However,
Yes.
does that apply in this current state? You guys don't know how that would work. You have no clue how that would work with him not being able to physically
Honestly,
move himself.
I
You
think
don't
it would
know.
work if we're not observing it. I think it's like that.
Scott, also, I believe allies can pass through the same square as other allies.
Oh yeah, that's fine. I was saying to step away from this guy
Yeah, you were just taking her back instead of
because
just
he
through
has a reach of 10 feet, and I think in 5e it works like the other ones. I don't know if you're always. Remind me, chat, if for everyone remembers. Does disengage, is all of your movement then safe, or is it just your initial movements? Please remind me, because I always forget 5e. It's so wonky to me. Whereas the other
Technically, you
editions-
could move and then disengage. As long as you stay within his reach, you don't have to disengage.
Yeah, you could go here.
He doesn't get an
Oh,
attack
that's
of
right. She
opportunity.
can go
And then
here.
So she could
here,
literally go straight to him and then disengage and then run.
here. Yep. Then disengage and then move the rest of her movement. That's right. Oh god, 5e is so weird.
But you
He
don't
can
have
just
an
run
action.
around inside of his movement area.
But you don't have an action. Right?
Her action
You would
would
have
be
to
the
disengage.
disengage.
Her action would be
Yeah.
disengage.
So,
So,
how
she
would-
could
Yeah.
so can you
move.
grab him without an action?
What was that?
Can she
Can
grab
she
him without an
grab him
action?
without an action?
Oh, he's so small and light. I would allow her to like use her bonus actions to snatch him up as she ran by.
Snatch
That's
him
fine.
up as I go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
sure.
like
Rena's-
interacting
Rena's
with an
really
object.
strong.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's try
okay,
it. Let's see how
sure.
it works. If not,
Yeah.
we'll just go back to the original plan and hide
Yeah.
downstairs until he gets loot.
She'll
Okay.
take him on her. She'll see him then. So then she'll like go and do that, and then make
So
her
you're
way around
grabbing
the
him and
monster,
heading
and then
downstairs.
see him and just think, I'm gonna grab him now and take him and go downstairs. Yeah.
So the one thing I didn't tell you, of course, because I have to make this a little bit difficult, you actually have to make a check to be able to snatch him up as you run by. It's not a very hard check, but it is going to be a dexterity check. Or actually, acrobatics would apply if you'd rather do that, but dexterity check.
Acrobatics or athletics? Because I feel like it takes strength.
I mean, it's not a matter of strength.
while
It's a
you're
matter of being
running-
able to not stumble or whatever. It's just kind of like,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
So acrobatics check, again, it's not a crazy high DC, but it is when you have to
You
roll and
have
jump.
Winifred's wisdom, Rena.
I was gonna say,
Oh, you
is,
do
this
have
is this the moment I'm gonna use the Winifred's wisdom? So
You
I
also
just
do have a
guarantee.
+1 from blessing, so. Oh, sorry, Penance of the Arbiter, which just
Oh,
changed
right.
the name right now.
Let me
Plus
use.
the
one
staircase-
and
The
advantage.
staircase that Rena is closest to right now, chat, is the one we came up.
Yeah, that's the one that goes back down the left side. Do it, Rena.
Use it.
Use your Winifred's wisdom.
Okay, I'll use
Roll
it.
acrobatics. Get a natty 20,
How do I
baby.
use
Let's go.
You just click off of inspiration and hit advantage on your roll. You just get
Yeah,
advantage.
Just roll with advantage, and then
Oh,
make sure
roll
you
with
take
advantage
inspiration.
on.
Yeah.
And to be clear, that's what it's
On
supposed to
acrobatics.
say. And it's not supposed to say prayer if it's penance. So that's just so you know, you do get the +1. Okay, so that counts as a
Good thing-
16. Are you comfortable with your 16?
Scott said it wasn't difficult. That's all
I
I'm
was
saying.
gonna say, I mean, that's pretty good. So
Yeah,
yeah, I
that's not
think I'm
bad.
okay. Yeah.
Okay, DC was 10, so it wasn't like crazy
Cool.
hard. Yep. So I mean, I knew you had a pretty nasty modifier on that. So you grab him and you run down the stairs. We'll get to you in a moment.
Okay.
Let's go back to the other two. That was Rena's turn. Ophios, it's your turn. Which number did you choose and what are you doing?
Oh, I mean, I thought that was on just one person. So now I'm
No.
confused. So
All
it's
of you
us.
get to pick that.
Okay.
It is expensive. But I mean, I can't remember how many daddies is Blessings of Roga. Is it like 5,000, I think?
Yeah, I'm taking one and I'm following Rena. Same thing, running around disengaged down the stairs.
Okay. Like just to make this clear, it's 5,000 daddies of value to do that. That's half of a fortune's favor. Like that's fucking huge. So you're also
wait.
taking one as well, and you're going super fast, and you're just gonna run down these stairs over here.
Question: Why? No. Same stairs. I'm
Oh,
following
okay.
directly behind Rena.
It doesn't matter, but that's fine. Yep. What were you saying?
Yeah,
Sam?
those sound the same.
No, I was saying, why aren't we going upstairs right now? Because wouldn't this creature still be alive and standing there if we went downstairs?
'Cause you're trying to
when
break
we
the
came
loop.
back up?
Because you're trying to break
That's
the loop.
right. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah. What's you doing, Elijah?
Oh, yeah, I'm just grabbing the speed. I'm gonna run down the stairs. Just
So-
this one.
Yep, these stairs over here. Cool. Give me 2 seconds, everybody. You grab him and you drag him down the stairs. Let me just make sure we're good over here. Hold on. I have to turn this off because of, unfortunately, it's just the thing's broken to shit, which is annoying. I have to turn it off because if you pass through a wall by accident. Cool. And now bringing you guys back over here. And cleaning out the turn order. So glad I got that 20 so I could just beat the shit out of Rena for a minute. All right.
She's
Ophios
already
is
gotten the
puking
shit
his
beat out of her
brains
mentally.
If this doesn't happen at least once per session, am I even playing D&D?
Yeah.
Oh, poor Rena. I really want Ophios too. Oh, I wanted to cream on Ophios because he always is like, I got the AC.
You wanted the
And
what?
I'd be like, well, I
Wanted
could.
to do what?
Shut up.
I voted for myself and gave myself the highest stats, you know?
It was
I
always
voted for
Rena, though.
myself and gave myself the lowest stats.
So
'cause
you
no one
guys
wants
come
to
down
be
the
done.
stairs, and this is where it
Mhm.
brings you.
I would have exploded.
Okay.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh, is the Fuwei still with you, or
I have him.
okay, great.
I imagine he ran
Um,
this way.
No, he's still being held by Rena at the moment.
Is he unconscious?
He is currently unconscious at the moment.
Where do you think they laid him down?
What floor are we on? The second floor? Maybe
Correct.
the kitchen?
Probably right here.
Like
It
right
doesn't
above
matter
stairs?
to me. I would just stop here.
Is
And
there a
Ophios
bed
would
maybe
keep
they
an
might have
eye on
put
the
him in?
stairs.
On this floor?
I can't remember if there's a. I mean, I know
No,
there's the.
it's just that
the wisdom
room
room, but
you
yeah,
were
we don't want to
in.
go in there. No, there was beds in the room next to it. The bunk beds. The barracks.
That was downstairs.
No, that's out here. That's like over
Yeah,
here.
that's this floor. Yeah,
Is it?
Yeah, this is the second floor.
it's.
There,
I think it's
there were
down-
two
it's
areas
below
of beds
us.
on the first floor that were smaller, and then
It's
there
somewhere
were
down here. Yeah.
No, it's over here.
Oh my god.
Here, just go over there. Just walk over there. Ophios.
No, why don't we just set him down right here? Who
What
cares
room are
about a
you at?
damn bed?
Your
Because
characters
the guy might
currently
be chasing us.
your characters currently have perfect recall, except for Ophios, who's hit with a wave all at once. Where are you guys asking for? Because you guys would remember perfectly.
The room with the beds that was attached to the wisdom room.
That is-
I
that-
got knocked out in.
that is literally over here.
It's above there, but yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
So
above
it's
there, okay.
further up. So it's literally here. I don't know if you
I
can
bet-
see
I
this
think
ping or
I
not.
think I have the whole map flipped in my mind.
It's just over here. That's all.
Okay.
But
So we're
why?
going up there.
Why?
I'm just. I don't know. I don't know where
We're
they put him
escaping.
Just
down.
set him down. Who cares where he's at? He could be on the floor.
We don't know if the guy's chasing us. Let's go.
No, he's not
Oh,
chasing
no,
us. He's
you
trying
know,
to break
you
the
do
loop.
know he's not chasing. You know he won't come
Oh, I
downstairs.
do.
not
I
chasing.
already know he's not chasing us.
correct.
Okay, never mind then.
So do you put him down? And what do you do?
We have
You-
no idea where he was put down the first time.
That's okay.
Yeah, so just put him down.
Do you put him down? What do you do now?
Medicine check.
Okay.
Okay, roll it.
Do I have disadvantage or anything because of my state?
The state goes away, so you just have a normal roll. Remember, it lasts for a couple of moments, but it's gonna start happening more and more
Here's
often.
my medicine check. There's a reason why I said medicine check and I wasn't gonna roll it, but I rolled it anyway.
Why
because
did you
I was
roll
gonna-
it?
You look
Why
at
did
him
you,
like
why did you roll it?
he's dead.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
He pulls a scully. He puts his ear into his foot.
Why don't you and I do it at the same time? Rita?
Oh
It's
my
just-
god!
Are you kidding me?
Rena's like, he is. He's dead.
He
Okay,
can't be dead. He's in
Elijah.
a loop. Oh, that's nature. Hold on. Let me take a look at him. Okay, there. Is he dead? He's not dead.
like,
idiots.
Step aside. He's unconscious. He's injured, but honestly,
Oh, you did. Oh, you did.
honestly, you've been around to injuries and healing a million times. A little bit of magical healing, and he'll get up again.
My magic?
Whoever has magical healing.
Healed.
Rena
have any
grabs a
magic healing.
potion, or Ophios grabs a potion out of his bag and hands it to Rena so she can
How many
freaking
potions
heal.
do we have left?
Okay.
We have 4 greater and 1 minor, or 3 minor.
Give me the minor.
So give him a
the
minor
minor
one.
to the give him the minor to the Hifue.
All right,
All right.
so
And then give the major to
Rena,
Rena.
8d,
A
8d4
minor,
plus 8.
a minor's a 2d4 plus 2.
No, it's light wounds,
He's
not
given a
minor wounds.
major.
So it's
given a major to Rena.
CMW and CLW. We don't have a minor wounds.
Oh, so light wounds is the little one. That's 2d4 plus 2. It's the smallest version in 5e.
Well,
Because
yeah,
light
major
wounds is the
wounds
smallest
then.
version. Because it goes the way it usually goes in Pathfinder, which you copy and pasting, is light, moderate, serious, critical. So M is
We've been
moderate.
doing it wrong the whole time.
Maybe M is moderate.
I always thought major.
Yeah, which would be 4d4 plus 4.
All right, so Rena, yours is apparently 4d4 plus 4, and his is 2d4 plus 2.
Okay.
This is why we
I'll
need
roll
the
for him.
macro that you keep telling us that the other campaigns have.
I don't know where your macro is. Do I have it? I can show
I'm
you.
rolling the
I
minor
can just
for the
copy and
little
paste this
guy.
one.
That's the minor for the little guy.
Okay, so he wakes up. Rena, roll yours so we can see how beat up you are.
Nice roll.
1 second, I'm still trying to get this macros.
Slightly above
Your
average.
wounds.
Only slightly above average.
So you're at 23.
All right, I
health
put a
points
macro
now,
in. I just
Rena.
have to finish making it
23.
now.
23.
Okay.
Yikes.
16 plus 7 is 23.
So he all of a sudden wakes up. Jen, and without like looking up at you guys, he's like, Jen, where are we?
There's no Jen.
What do you mean? No, we need to
Why would you talk?
get out of here. We have to go. No,
All right,
I'm
let's all
not.
step away.
I'm not going back
I'll-
downstairs. And you guys kind of like look at each other, and y'all kind of like step back. He's like, I'm not
Yeah.
going back downstairs. What if more of those creatures attack us? No, like hell, I'm getting out of here. I'm not going back down there. I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna jump. And he
Rena.
starts going.
Ophios just yells,
I
Rena!
gotta grab them. I gotta grab him.
No,
Wait
you
for
gotta
him to-
chase.
You gotta wait
I
for him
have
to
to
jump
chase
off
him?
the edge. Then
He
You
grab
gotta
him.
walk-
jump
Oh,
off,
I'm
grab
gonna follow him
and
then.
Starts walking to the edge, having this conversation. There's a bit more words to it, and then he goes to jump off. And obviously, you're planned for it. You're prepared for this, Rena. You like knew what you were
Where'd he
doing,
go?
right? Scroll down. So you walk up after him, Rena, and you can actually roll a dexterity save with advantage because you were obviously prepared for this, planned for it.
Okay.
Dexterity.
It's a 16 plus
16.
1 is a 17. For
Just
the
roll luck.
do you want to roll
just
luck?
roll luck.
Okay.
18.
18.
Hopefully it's not a crazy high DC to grab a guy. Hopefully it's not a crazy high
I don't like this.
DLC
I don't like that look.
I don't like
Steve.
that look, too.
to grab a guy.
He jumps off, and it's almost like time moves him quicker and stranger than you expected it to. You aren't able to reach out in time and get him. But no, but he's still there. And you reach out, and it's strange because again, time is moving so strangely that he was beyond your reach, but then he wasn't. He was still within reach. It almost catches you off guard, kind of like being drunk or whacking your head so hard you see double. You realize, no, that's not the right one, and you reach out and you're just barely able to grab him by the shoulder of his clothes and catch him. DC 17. Reach out and grab him.
Oh, wow.
So we got it without luck.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
Yeah.
And
the luck made sure.
Able to grab him by the shoulder of his clothes, and you catch him. And it's one of those things where as you grab it and you pull him up, you can see as you're pulling him up, this is like strange thing where you see layers upon layers upon layers of him beneath him. As you're pulling him up, almost like an accordion or picking up a slinky by a single ring. You're like picking up all those layers, but then they're coming up into it. So when you pick him up, he ends up coming back up and hitting himself. And so therefore you holding him with so much force, you get thrown backwards. Ophios is like, whoop, step to the side really quickly to not get hit by you.
Ophios doesn't
try to catch.
to the
He's just
side.
like,
Ophios
bye.
would try to catch. He's in the doorway.
Okay.
I'll take the damage.
Athletics check.
Me?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, look at the time.
Roll!
Are you happy with it?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's not small. You are easily able to grab her. I mean, she hits you hard, you know what I mean? But I would say that you guys each take a D4 damage, nothing crazy. So, woo! Because she does hit you hard with the force that she slams
Right,
back
so
in.
2
And,
for me.
you know, nothing
All right,
crazy.
My temporary's down to 5.
And you guys stumble backwards, but are able to still stand. You're still there. You're still okay. And he's there like, I remember. Oh shit! I remember it all.
Yeah, hi, Salant. And Ophios starts puking.
Hi, slut. Right on him.
Yep, on him, 100%.
Don't forget, you're a snake, so you don't really have a normal gag reflex. So
Oh yeah, it's like really gross.
No, it's literally a big
Raccoon.
hunk of something just pops out. It's the size of the Hafue.
You've been holding on to your breakfast, huh? That's
I mean, just as a reminder for those in chat that aren't super familiar with, what am I doing? Control to show something, isn't it? Z? Yeah, so it's, Shift Z, sorry. No, Control Z.
Control Z is like.
No, Shift Z? There we go. I was even trying to show a picture, but I'm like, Shift Z, is that working? Control Z, is that working? I must have been Shift wrong. So that's actually what it would look like. You like Doug? So that's actually what, again, snake person. Yay! Moving on. So you grab him and are able to. He's like, don't mind me. It's been
a long day.
so many years.
My friend.
So many years.
Years? You said years?
How many?
He looks up at you weakly, like tears in his eyes, like pained. He has the look in his eyes, like his eyes literally like faded look, like the eyes of somebody who's over 100 years old. He has a faded look in his eyes, and he's like, "It's been decades, if not more."
You must be hungry.
Wait. Hold on. How has it been decades if the commander didn't know about Ophios until like a couple months ago tops? Because they did that before they came to the temple.
I've been in this temple for decades. The only
So
commander
decades
I've
in
seen,
here. Okay.
the only
Not
commander
decades
I've seen in this
outside,
temple did not make it. It's
Was the
probably
commander Loper?
no. She was not.
Was the commander the one that you told about me?
No. Different commander. I think because we cleans this place out of people. I think the commander is what you fought downstairs when we spoke those days ago. Weeks ago? How many loops has it been?
Each
For
loop
us,
a day.
0. Yeah. I
Don't
know how
jump
long-
off the ledge.
Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't planning on it.
Yeah, we got that.
I
Thank
saw
you.
Rena
Jen.
was though. Ophios will point at Rena.
I saw Jen leave.
Jen.
She didn't jump.
Is that the one with the bow?
No. She left with someone.
You saw this.
Wait, is she the one that went upstairs?
Sorry. There's so many years ago. Esmond went upstairs.
Esmond went upstairs. So Jen ran back downstairs. Is Jen the one that pulled him?
Jen saved me. She fed me a potion, brought me back. Like you did,
I mean,
he says,
and then
looking
you
at
jumped
Rena.
off.
We just disputed how to get down. I can remember this because I've looped it so many times. She wanted to go downstairs, but I was afraid. I was so injured. I was afraid to get attacked again. I wanted to get out quickly. It's not that big of a jump. I didn't realize what it would do. She got downstairs and she left. I saw it. She left with someone. I don't know who they are, but I saw it time and time and time and time
When
again
you were
at
falling?
the very bottom of the very end of the loop.
Describe the person.
Ah, man.
A man? Okay.
Nothing depicting
Perrin?
on him. No armor.
I never saw a full look. They had no armor.
Mm.
I wish I could give you more. We didn't know Jen all those decades ago. We didn't know her. We met her here, outside the temple. She joined us as we were finding our way through the, illusion? Or whatever. God. Oh, God, that was so long ago. We came through the illusion. Oh, God, I only did it once. It was so long ago. I'm sorry. My mind, it's like when I think of things in the loop, I've been through it so many times, it's hard to see through which solid and what's different. But then anything before the loops, it's like pulled so far away. Like try to remember your first birthday.
I think you mentioned you played a song to get in.
Yeah, oh my God, yes, I did. I was able to see through it. Esmond first. Esmond's so, he wants you to think he's a dumb ass. And he is. Well, he's an ass. But he's not dumb. He's so keen. He's so with it as much as he's an idiot. And he saw it through it first and he helped me. And my training from my years in my training has taught me how to kind of like use music, art to make you perceive things differently. Art makes you, it makes you feel and see things differently. And I was able to help people see from a different perspective, to see the truth through my art. And it worked. And so they're able to find their way in. Oh, if only my professors could hear that. And we started there. It was, I walked right over the same footsteps I fell onto. I walked over and fell onto them time again. I remember that I would forget every time I stood up from the fall. As I was standing up, things would get so hazy, so distorted, and then I would stand and I would take steps forward and I would forget, and it would start over like it was my first time there. And then I would go through the motions, would find the door, would walk in it. Esmond found it pretty easily, and would walk through the door. The place, the cubbies, of course you take off your shoes. What are you gonna be, rude? Don't be a dick. So you take off your shoes.
Ophios looks down at his feet.
Oh yeah. Forgot we weren't wearing shoes the whole time.
Yeah, Jen didn't take hers off either. No surprise. And we would make our way through, and we came across the first room, the door, the pool, and there's a flowers area. And eventually, I mean, come on, I couldn't not go in the pool. It was such a unique place. And then we came across that room with the strange flower. Never really figured out what that was, but I guess it doesn't really matter.
What that is.
Do you?
Why don't we leave and then
Yeah.
let you get your bearings outside of here? Are you gonna push them off?
There's still another floor.
That creature, it doesn't loop with me. It reacts to me because I'm there. I'm physically there, but it doesn't. Hold on. Oh God. And it's actually funny enough because Ophios, you also get a huge wave, lasts like 12 seconds or so before
Great.
it goes away.
Blah.
Yeah. It's like, he's like, it doesn't loop with me. It reacts to my being there. Eventually it'll stop, it'll settle. It just needs time. We can stay here, maybe rest off of all of our ailments. I think all of us could use with a night's rest. And then we can go upstairs, it'll reset, it'll be safe again.
Why didn't you sleep on this floor for a night?
I've been here for, I don't know, a century, more, less, I don't know. I don't care about one night.
Well,
The time you slept here, was there an issue? Did you
Just-
age overnight?
Well, yeah, time passed, but time passes fast everywhere. In here. It's distorted, but time passes quickly everywhere here. What's one night in the grand scheme of things? Do you want to face that thing again? I'm willing to age. I'm willing to lose a month. If it's going to keep me away from that thing.
Well, is it a month on this floor? The first floor would be better to rest on. Those creatures aren't there anymore, just so you know.
If the creatures aren't there, then... Oh God, instinct is telling me not to go downstairs. But I think it's just the loop. How many times I fought with her. Oh God, the idea of just walking downstairs feels wrong.
Fought with
Jen?
who? Her.
Jen, yeah, because you ran off the ledge instead.
Yeah.
Is it wearing off that quickly, Ophios?
Sorry, I pictured him fighting somebody, not arguing.
Messy that was.
Thank you.
Somebody wants to clip that? Somebody wants to clip that? That was... It was good.
Thanks. Salant, you say you've been here for centuries, but it's only been a couple months in the outside world.
Oh. That's good news. He says,
So
looking
maybe
depressed.
not spending another night here would be best for all of us.
But that was a non-stop few months.
So here's my question. If we leave, would you be able to play the music that would guarantee us to get back in?
I don't know. Welcome, Mr. Static, sir. How are
Hey,
you
what up,
doing,
Patty?
Mr. Static, sir? Going back to your question, I don't know. I don't know if I'll survive leaving. I don't know anything.
I don't know if you'll survive leaving.
I don't know anything beyond now. I've only been
It's a real
living.
threat.
Are you saying you're afraid to leave?
I'm just kind of confused at the moment. It's been a long few decades or months, I guess.
Does he look like he's 100 years old, Daelric?
His eyes do. Like clearly he's experienced it, but not his body because his body was in the loop. His body also reversed in time, then went through it, then reversed.
Cool.
But you can clearly
Cool.
see in his mind, clearly his eyes have aged.
Cool. Let's go downstairs, buddy.
Where are we?
Just
the
down
third
one floor. Let's see what happens.
The table's dirty, by the way. It's a filthy table.
You wanna walk downstairs and sleep downstairs now, Elijah?
I'd like to leave, but let's just see what happens if we go downstairs to Salon here. Let's see if anything happens to him.
Fair.
I guess she'll offer to help him.
He's not the only one that probably needs help because Ophios is also like got hit with another wave.
I've got a maybe few more minutes in my brain
he's-
power, so I can hold someone
So,
up. I'll take the little one. Yes.
Okay, I'll
so
go. help
Ophios can turn into a snake. To make
Yeah,
it
pick up the snake.
He just like crookedly
He's
starts
bigger
slithering.
than-
Yeah.
You, Tyler, you know
You
the
just
rules.
carry on
in a straight line.
If you're gonna turn into a snake, you have to roleplay it properly.
I know. I would have to.
Great.
Somebody
Imagine
gifted a
somebody
subscription to
doing
Captain Motorboat.
that.
All right.
Thank you, Bessie.
There you are.
Elijah, if the only way I'm leaving this place is if we can guarantee we get back in.
I promise we'll get back in. I did it blindfolded.
I
You
don't.
did it blindfolded because you couldn't figure it out before and got stuck in a wall, you dumbass.
And I was able to do it.
Can I
Almost
tell if
died.
he's like telling the truth or if he's just saying that?
Well, again, you have this insight. He's just being confident. This is one of your concerns, is that Elijah's intelligent and confident to begin with, and then you add this drug to him, and he's
Yeah, so he
overly
doesn't
intelligent,
actually
overly
know.
confident.
He knows
Does
he
he
doesn't
have
know
that
he
drug?
can guarantee it, but
He's on it.
yeah.
You dumped
Yeah,
him in the pool.
Yeah, we put him in the pool.
Yeah, thanks.
I couldn't
Um,
remember if he was.
Rena, because you still have the power because you drank some. He
Yeah.
he definitely is saying it. Whether or not he even believes it is up for debate. He knows it's a coin toss, but he really doesn't want to be here any longer, so he's lying a little bit.
Can Ophios tell
He's just
that or
trying to
no?
make him feel better.
Ophios is
good.
coming down from it. I don't think he has the
Yeah.
So
abilities
he wouldn't
anymore.
know, but I know.
No. Yeah. I
So
mean,
she
he
probably
thinks he thinks he probably could. Like, he's like, yeah, don't worry about it. But he knows that that could be an issue.
Yeah, she'd probably just shoot a look over to you. Just kind of knowing that, like, she knows what you
Yeah,
mean
he ignores
by
it.
that.
He kind of rolls his eyes. He's like, yeah, whatever. You ready, Salant?
It's been a long time coming.
Can I pick him up, or is it like? like-
Honestly, it's just one of those things you can just like lend him a hand. It's gonna be
Okay.
it's a hard ride, but
I don't want it to feel like I'm holding up a child like by his hand. You know what I mean? I don't
No,
want him to
no,
feel
no.
Less than me.
no. You're respectfully lending him aid, and eventually you guys lead him downstairs. Give me 1 second to bring that actually over there.
Unless Ophios puts up a fight about it.
No, I mean he doesn't want to leave. Like the Salat doesn't think it's a good idea to leave. He's way too afraid to leave right now, but he's willing to go downstairs with you guys, of course. So
See what happens.
you guys
All right,
head back
so let's go
downstairs.
downstairs.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, we're back downstairs?
Yep.
Direct him to the bedroom.
Is this the bedroom?
Yep.
Funny enough, these beds are made for a child-sized person, so
Which
they're
is
actually
the Fue.
Works, yeah.
Yep. Yep. So
if you want, we
works for
can
him.
leave you here. Whether or not we leave, we'll come back for you.
He says, "Wait, you're leaving this place?"
Okay, maybe.
We
haven't
would be
decided.
going upstairs.
I don't want to sleep upstairs.
We're not sleeping upstairs. I said, but I think a rest is probably due. With Ophios' condition, he'd be like, I want to rest as well.
Yeah. So should we rest here or outside? Because I was saying we should go outside to rest.
Ophios doesn't want to leave. The Fue doesn't want to leave.
If you want to stay here, you can. I don't know what time's like here. So if you stay here, we'll all stay here. But if I end up dying at 55 because I spent a night here with you, it's not worth it.
Well, you don't think
if
you
I
don't
look like
think
I'm
you
90.
you don't think
but
you
I'm
aged
60.
quite that much. That's ridiculous.
Okay, good. So,
I
like,
thought he was. How old is he supposed to be?
Wait, Elijah.
huh?
Catnap is only short rest, right, Scott?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
I do have that.
He doesn't have his age actually written anywhere.
You
Ophios
said,
will
like early 30s.
Ophios
There you go.
Ophios will walk over to the Fue and say, I know what you did.
I know you know. We've talked about it so many times.
It can't be changed. But remember this. It may have been all three of us, but I was the one that kind of decided to save you.
I appreciate it.
Good night, King.
There's so much stuff that I want to ask you.
Get out of here.
You know, about having a scaly face.
I
And
pat
stuff.
His head. No, okay.
Because, like, you know more about this place than you're letting on. I remember that from when I was on the drug.
Who?
But we'll have to talk about that after I rest, because I can't form my thoughts the right way.
In time.
This would be the first time I actually sleep in so long.
With hope, you wake up.
Bum, bum, bum!
That wasn't a threat. That was meant to be like, I hope to have this chat. It was in a
Honest?
non-threatening
Yeah.
manner. Hold up. I understood how that could be taken, but
He's like, let's hope you wake up.
All right, so what do you guys do?
Ophios plans on resting here. Turning into snake form and resting.
Here?
Yeah.
Okay. Rena?
She would actually talk to Elijah.
Oh, separate?
It's a good thing because he's starting to come down from the high hard. So he's curled up to a snake and like slithering and uncomfortable and so on and so forth. So you guys like separate yourselves a little bit. Like mommy and daddy are going to have a conversation over here now. Okay, bye-bye.
You guys sleep in here.
The reason Ophios went in snake form is he thinks perhaps it'd be harder for him to be seen by anything that may approach, if anything approached.
How did you know about what to do on that floor?
Okay. When I went unconscious and you dragged me out of the room, I was able to perceive all of my future timelines, and I was able to visit memories of my past with the clarity I have now. And yeah, I went back, I actually was able to go back and see Salant's first trip to that room and how they fared. So between their experiences and what I had just barely seen between the future of you and Ophios, I was able to piece it together. It wasn't too complicated. I
So
mean,
you
basically
saw-
spelled it out because of Cilantro's. Cilantro? What the fuck? Salant's first time. He kind of went through the whole trap, so I was able to see it.
So you looked at different outcomes for the three of us?
Yes. Well, for the two of you. In the few where I was present, actually there wasn't one where I was present. Now that I think about it, in none of them I was present, and in every single one I saw, at least one of you two had died.
I'm sorry you had to see that.
Which
It was
one?
Traumatic the first time.
Ophios, you're asleep.
In most
Which one?
cases, it was both of
Get
you
out of here.
sleeping, Ophios. Yeah. The only times you survived were when you ran. You never beat it.
Is it always the same thing?
You pay attention to it long enough, and it comes and it kills you. Yeah.
Did you see anything else of this place? How far in the future did you look?
I only saw the fights in the future. That's as far as I went. So maybe a few minutes after where we were. I mean, now is currently the furthest future I've ever seen.
That's fair.
And I'm glad it's this one.
Well, I'm sorry for taking you to the water. I didn't know what else to do.
Yeah. Well, it probably helped. Just, it's gonna suck when I'm You know, a few minutes from now.
Same. After that. You know, he's gonna be hard to convince to get out of here.
Which one?
Ophios.
Oh, well, we kind of just let him win. So, I don't think he's going to need convincing next time if we finish here. I just don't know what our end goal is. We're spending so much time in here, and all we found was that it's hard to get in and out of. Is that it?
Well, this is obviously a place for, or what used to be a place for the Lopers to have
For Lopers,
trained.
sure, but
Yeah.
what info have we really gathered about it as far as defeating them or exposing them? Knowing where they trained and what their rooms looked like isn't extremely helpful.
Yeah. We recognize some of the magic that they've used before and putting two and two together, but I think he's hoping to
seems
find something new.
The dangers so far haven't outweighed, or have far outweighed, the benefits we've gotten from seeing this place. I don't know what's on the top floor. The person who went to the top floor apparently is not one of the ones that survived. So we know it's not safe up there.
So then he thinks that it's probably because it's hiding something that could be their weakness, something we could exploit about them. I don't know.
Or something more dangerous than the statue.
Another monster.
Probably another trap.
And you think the floor above that fourth floor is the last one?
I do. I haven't seen it. I don't know for sure.
You've done a lot to get us through to where we are now. I would understand if you didn't want to continue. But if Ovios wants to see this through, then I have to help him.
I'll stay. I better not die.
I will do my best to make sure that doesn't happen.
Okay. I agree to those terms. I'll stay if you keep me alive.
Okay, deal.
That is fair. I just wish they had bigger beds.
Pulls 3 of them together.
we'll just make
Like
a big
long
old
ways?
leg. Yeah.
No, obviously, Rena has to take her armor off and stuff like that first before she can pass out. She wears heavy armor and everything. And you guys are eventually able to go down there and take a nappy poo-poo. And so you do that. You take a nappy poo-poo. And you sleep for your 8-hour rest, as previously discussed. Unfortunately, when you wake up, multiple things happen. One, Ophios, you luckily went to sleep with your high coming down. So you have a horrible sleep. To see whether or not you can actually get a proper sleep at all, I need you to roll me a charisma save.
I'm assuming we're all gonna have to do that because we all.
It's gonna be different for everybody.
I'm gonna go ahead and use my Winifred's wisdom.
I haven't used it yet. Nice. Yeah, Tyler, you actually are, despite the fact that it was very uncomfortable and there was writhing and whatnot, you were able to get in enough sleep to be counted as a long rest. You're actually good to go after 8 hours of sleep. You, what's your name? Elijah. You
Elijah.
also need to get a long rest as well. But unfortunately, you were already suffering from a come down of something else as you're starting to come down from this one as well. So unfortunately,
Oh yeah.
yep, because they dunked you in a pool
Yeah,
while you're
yeah.
already, yep. So you have to make the same save, the charisma save, but with disadvantage because you were already kind of fucked.
Perfect. That shouldn't be an issue.
You have Winifred's wisdom as well, unless you already used it.
No, I used it.
He did it. It was
that's
beautiful.
good.
It
Charisma
was,
save?
it was beautiful. Yes. He used it very well. Do you want to modify that?
You wanna luck it?
I'll go for a 10 if I get 10.
Ooh,
Okay,
got
cool.
it.
Cool. Good job.
That's the
Technically-
DC.
Do these get the pluses from like the benefits?
That was a while
or
ago.
no?
Yeah, that was a while ago. It's just sad because he used that super powerful thing for you guys, like 5,000, but it was for a 1-round combat. But that thing lasts for 10 rounds, where every round you get to choose a different ability. When they use that for you,
I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry.
no,
Thanks for saving me.
that's cool. He literally saved your lives. If he didn't do that, you probably would have died. Because it allowed you to get out of there 100%. Because you needed the speed for that. The need for speed.
Yeah,
Anyways,
because the stairs were more than 30.
But yeah, you guys all get to choose which one of those 5 powers each round for 10 rounds. It's insanely powerful. But moving on. So so you actually have a very rough time sleeping. So unfortunately, that rough time sleeping, it is going to be considered a short rest for you, but you don't actually get the full long rest. But when it's all said and done, your character's off his game in the morning, but he's not. He's again like a kind of like a hungover, but like a normal hangover since he suffers through most of it overnight.
Yeah, I'm already at full HP, so I'm not worried about that, honestly.
I have a feeling we had to.
I don't like that face.
Our temporary health points are gone, right?
Yeah.
With long rest or short rest or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why are you making that face?
Yeah, what are you doing over there?
Rena,
Scott's like, oh.
What? What's up? What's up?
Shit. Sorry, I didn't use that. I was just clicking something else.
remember how you remember
Drank
how
the-
you like
uh-huh.
you're like coming out and then you got like another dose. You're
Yep,
like oh, my bump is like I need another bump because it's like coming in. So you did some more. It's totally has no Remember how they said don't drink it and you did?
Right.
You
Yeah,
got
Hey,
I did.
wait. Daelric, wait.
Do you remember the barrel?
Before
Yeah. Okay. So what? Do I? Okay.
Oh,
Is there another
yeah.
barrel?
Oh, unfortunately, you're gonna have to go try to find one, and you need it badly.
Ooh.
Because Rena, this is Have you ever had food poisoning before?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Have you ever had salmonella poisoning before?
No.
Okay.
You
this
have,
is like,
Scott.
I
this is
can
like-
imagine.
Unfortunately,
I, think we
I
can
have.
imagine.
There's got to be barrels in
Let's
this.
find a
crafting
barrel.
room, right?
Let's
Top
find.
left.
This is
Top
like
left.
They don't need all the
Crafting room?
beds.
this is like
Crafting
salmonella poisoning with regular food poisoning with like a stomach bug with like a lot of milk while lactose intolerant. And then you just threw like a candy bar on top all at once. This is like, I mean, I suppose the best place for you to go is the room with the kitchen-y kind of room.
The
Unless
second
you
floor?
unless you want to shit back in the pool.
Crafty one. The crafting.
I
table.
just go up to the second floor, like, all right, bye, guys.
Why,
you go-
why not the crafting room right over here? There would be barrels and pots and stuff over there, Scott. Top left.
Yeah, that's what I said.
first floor.
The kitchen-y kind of room, exactly.
Oh,
So
Okay.
on this. Oh,
Shit
yeah,
in
yeah,
all
yeah.
the pots.
you're talking about over.
Yeah, top left corner of the lower map.
Whoops. Up here.
yep.
Okay, bye. I'll lock both the doors.
Yeah. Well, it's one door. Yeah, you lock the door and you just I'm sorry, there's really no way to get around this arena, but you shit
Mm-hmm.
for hours.
Cool.
Almost nonstop. And again, it's like that first shit when you really have to go, that like initial moment when it's just like explodes out of you and it's like painful, but kind of relieving, but still more painful. And it's like a burning feeling. Yeah, she's like, you don't understand this kind of had a stomach problem all day, but thanks for reminding me. No.
Scott. So TMI, I get this frequently because it's a side effect of my meds.
Cool. But
Cool.
hours.
All day I have to run
Cool,
to the
you guys.
toilet occasionally.
No,
so-
Tyler, that, but you can't stand up because it goes
okay.
for hours.
Okay.
Just nonstop. Like your body literally loses pounds of weight from vacating yourself for hours. It is, to say it's horrifying is a gross understatement. It's literally one of those things where you don't sleep. You get zero. You don't even get a short rest. You just shit yourself for hours. And unfortunately,
I live in that room now.
yeah. And
I live there.
eventually they wake up and they're like, "Where's Rena?"
Don't worry about it. Don't worry
Because
about it. sweetheart.
unfortunately, like it wafts and fills up this entire. I mean, let's view the whole map
Smell.
again.
No, I'm like,
Question. Real quick question. If Ophios drank
Fills
it,
up the map.
would he have gotten the same effects because he has immunity to poison?
It's a really good question. You should probably find out the hard way. So unfortunately, not to keep getting graphic, but this lasts for hours, and it's horrifying and it's terrible. And eventually they wake up, and about an hour after they wake up, you're eventually like, okay, I think I can walk normally now. Like you've had moments at this point where you kind of got up and walked around like, nope, and you went back. Got up, walked around a bit, but nope, and went back. But now here you are. Unfortunately, again, sorry to be graphic. You're messy. You're like covered in Ethan. You know what I mean? You're just like so messy right now. It's like,
Oh my god.
as unfortunately, there's a combination of like liquid and chunks that are just on your lower half because it was gross and there wasn't a proper facility and there's not exactly proper wiping materials and it went on for so long. How does Rena
that sucks. Sorry.
How does Rena handle this?
I'm not coming. I live there. I just told you. I live there now. They can come find me. You can leave, actually. Leave me behind. Leave me here. It's fine.
Rena?
Go
Let me
away.
see if I have a spell for you. Hold on.
Prestidigitation would get rid of it, so I could
There you
technically
go.
clean it off.
Prestidigitation does work. And as a reminder how prestidigitation works in this world, it doesn't make things go poof and disappear.
No,
It just
you move
balls
them and
it up
drop
and,
them. Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, I mean, after the prison, it doesn't phase her, honestly.
At least snakes. As long as we don't stick our tongue out, we don't smell anything. So
Oh god, it's so
that's
gross.
not true technically, but
She's just they come to try to find her. They knock on the door, and all they hear is, "Help."
I'm gonna give you guys a moment to roleplay how this plays out. I keep drinking
No.
water, so I have to pee for a second.
Oh my god.
So you guys can
Oh
roleplay
my
this for a moment, and I'll be right
You don't
back.
have to role play this.
so
I'm back in 90
so
seconds.
If there was anything, real quick, Scott.
Nope, he's gone.
Ophios. Oh, he's gone. Well,
He's gone
Ophios
forever.
in the morning would walk up and touch the statue, being like, "Where's Rena?" and see if this would reveal where Rena.
Oh, you're gonna look. Oh no. I mean,
I would just sniff around.
I think that just shows you the area because I don't know, like when he
I
described
don't. That's
it last
that's the
time, I
question.
think
That's
it,
why I needed Scott.
I don't
is
think
like,
it showed people. I think it
No.
just showed the layout.
Right, but I don't know.
I
It
don't
makes
know.
you super aware of the floor because I remember like there was more to it than that. So I think this might actually tell me where you are. So that's the ultimate question I have for
Rita,
Scott.
you hear rapping at your door.
Oh no.
Hello?
Go away.
Okay. All right, that's the RP.
That's it. That's literally it.
Yeah.
Ophios
What you didn't know
teleports
is he
there.
went back into the pool this morning and he understood what you meant when you said go away. He was like, "Oh, she shit all over the place." So,
Exactly. You went back in the pool. This
No.
guy.
No,
he said,
no.
I didn't. I didn't.
Follow the smell of corpse. Honestly,
would
Messy,
smell
be
better.
prepared to cast catnap on her because she was the one who really needed the long rest. I
Yeah,
didn't.
honestly, I have only
Catnap only
like
gives her a short rest.
Why'd I use?
23 health.
Hold up, I didn't even need a long rest. Oh, it would have probably given me exhaustion
I didn't even need a long rest.
because I had full health. I had all of my spells.
Oh, it was just to weigh off the poison, but yeah, I mean, honestly, we could have not slept the whole night. Sorry,
We
about
would have
the
gotten one level of exhaustion though,
burp.
which would have been disadvantage on skill checks.
The real problem is that Rena's weighing us down with her 7 health.
Yeah.
She
So
could
Scott,
just try all of
no,
our
I have-
potions.
I have 23.
Oh yeah,
Scott,
23.
question.
Yeah.
Shoot.
If I touch the statue, would I automatically know where Rena is?
Yeah.
Cool.
No,
Oh,
no,
it does
no,
show-
no.
Yeah, see, I told you.
No,
yeah,
it doesn't
yeah.
tell you where people are. Only places.
The
So
layout,
Rena,
yeah.
one of the things that you kind of notice is you're kind of getting back your clarity. They're knocking on the door, so on and so forth. I actually need you to make me a little because before your mind was broken. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I need you to do me a favor. Could you go ahead and make me a
Constitution.
No. I need you to actually make me.
More like
that sounds-
constipation.
I need you to make me an intelligence save.
Intelligence?
Save.
Save?
Oh God. Oh
Save.
God.
Save intelligence saving throw.
Oh. Oh.
Are you happy with that, or do you want to roll to
Luck.
maybe luck it a
Wait.
little bit?
Can she use
Hope
her?
so.
Can she use her ability to increase it at all? Does she has a? Is it skill checks or is it only attacks?
What ability?
It's on attacks, I think.
It's on attacks only.
Yeah.
Where she rolls that. All right, so I guess it's a 17.
Do I
That
still have +1?
wait, no.
Was
That
that- no.
ended ages ago. Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a 17.
Cool. So you actually are able to, my apologies. You're actually able to, while you're in there, you kind of realize something is, unfortunately, you're literally shitting inside one of those buckets. You know, you probably grab one that has, no powder in it, I imagine? Or
Sure.
do you just really not care?
It doesn't matter.
Okay, cool.
You should grab one without powder in it.
Okay,
No,
no
it's
powder.
too
No
late.
powder in
Too
it.
late. One of the things that you
It's
notice,
too late.
Just,
actually-
just saying, I'm pretty sure you want to grab one without powder in it. Because
No,
I
it's
think
okay-
these
it's okay.
statues
It's-
are what the statues
It's
are
too
made
late.
of.
It's okay.
Make concrete.
It's okay. Because you grab one that had some powder in it because you didn't care. And you start shitting in it. After a while, and you like abandon that bucket because you go over to that bucket because you're like, oh God, I gotta shit on it. And you like go to sit on it again. You notice it looks like it's like moving. And you're like, And you go into another one, grab one without powder in it, and you're shitting more and more and more and more and more. Right? Whatever. Eventually, you notice that it does seem like the barrel is moving a little bit. Like something actually was moving in there. And you go over and you look at it and you're like, I think whatever this powder is has the ability to make something. I don't know what it is. I just can't deal with this right now. Flash forward to the present.
You have a poop baby.
It's what the statues are made out of.
Well, yeah, that one that was on that attacked
The
us.
floor that attacked us.
Yeah.
Please tell me you
Okay,
trapped
so I'm
that
clean.
barrel
I'm
and
cleaned
locked it in
up.
that room.
We were locking that room off forever.
My apologies. How did you clean up?
Prestidigitation.
So you
Oh,
let
you
somebody else
showed-
see your butt.
Oh, don't be gross.
Just Ophios, okay?
Oh, so
Sorry,
Ophios
just
comes.
making on-
Ophios comes and casts a spell and allows it. It takes a few castings, and he's able to clean you up. And
Wow.
it's one of those things where one of those moments like when you drop a bomb and you walk away from it and hope it doesn't trail with you, but it definitely does. The whole floor is unfortunately just terrible. So poor Rena. But you eventually are able to kind of get away and make your way back down to where everything else was before. Like, okay, let's go back out here. Everybody kind of
when Ophios went into that room, was the shit still alive?
would he have investigated inside the barrel, or
I mean, here's
would
the
he have
thing.
investigated inside the barrel?
Here's the
Tyler?
thing.
Like, oh,
If
what's
it
the-
was still moving, he might notice.
No, it wasn't by then. This was before you guys came in.
Oh God. Is anybody else disturbed by this question?
We're moving
You said
on.
it was moving.
We're moving on. So, anyways, you guys are able to get back there, and what's his name is able to wake up as well. Salat kind of comes over, and he actually wakes up and says like, "Oh, thank you for giving me some time to rest. Are you okay, Rena? You
I'm
look
fine.
like shit."
She just nods.
She
And
drank the
he
water.
looks at you. Oh yeah, okay. You say she drank the water. He gives you like this, like, oh no, you drank the
Her poop
water.
is alive.
Shut up. God.
Get out of here.
He goes,
Living feces.
Oh, no.
I've never seen anything like it.
Rena, I have unfortunately countless times relived what happens when somebody drinks the water.
We don't need to discuss it.
We probably should not. It's disgusting. And he kind of just like gestures towards the stairs. Did you intend to go back up?
Yes, please.
Ophios might say, well, you spent all night in that room. Did you discover anything?
Me? Oh.
No.
No. No.
I didn't poop in a barrel. It's not moving.
I mean, that's nothing new though, because we already assumed that maybe was a material. Actually,
Correct.
we didn't know.
We didn't.
What do I remember from
We
that?
I failed my Arcana check.
Oh, I can't remember because I don't have the hyper.
No, yeah, we passed it.
Limitless
But that was
Okay.
one of those rooms that you had to make a save to walk in originally.
Oh.
Yeah, and
We passed that.
yeah.
She'd probably
Wait,
just say
Ophios
that.
said open that door, I think.
I don't remember.
I don't remember who. opened the
Ophios
door.
thought it was food,
Yeah, I rolled a natty 1.
and then the other one of us, I don't remember which one of us, was like, "You fucking idiot! That's concrete."
Yeah, that
Don't
was
mute
you.
that.
Oh yeah. And then
Yeah.
we left and thought it was nothing. So,
Yeah, so we know
I
it's
guess
concrete.
she would probably just say it's. I don't know. There might be something more to that material than. Let's just move on.
Ophios
Good.
has made a
Yep.
decision to gather up every material that exists on this floor into a tube of potion.
We just go upstairs.
Into
Wanna
one
go back in
vial?
there?
And each one in different vials.
Oh, in different vials. Okay, so you go to the the pool room, right? And you grab up like a little bit of liquid there. Careful not to touch the liquid, of course.
Correct.
And then you go into the.
Yep. Yes, he does. He was in there anyway to clean her off, wasn't
You're a snake.
Ew.
he? He would keep his mouth shut.
Oh, for the first time ever. You go in there and you grab up some of the powder and pour it into the same vial as the
Different vial.
Oh, into a different vial. Okay, my apologies.
Each vial is each separate item in a different vial.
Okay, then I have a different question. What do you do here?
There's no material in there, so he's not doing anything.
Okay, cool. Makes sense. And then you guys go, what do you do in this room?
There's no material there, so there's nothing to put in a vial. That's why I said the material things.
Just making sure. And then you guys are going to go upstairs, right?
Yep.
Cool. Ooh, is that wrong? Open and switch it. Your characters make their way upstairs, of course. Eventually come, obviously you are a couple of stairs over here.
Wait, is Salant with us still?
Yep, he'll come with you.
Okay.
You can ask him questions as he goes now, because now he has clarity.
It would just be he would say if there was any insight that he hadn't told us before.
Like,
We would ask probably more about his companions than anything and what happened to them.
Well, he would tell you, while I remember the many conversations we had, I honestly don't remember all the finer details, because, again, you have to remember, I'm kind of like thinking through years. What would you like to know about?
What happened to each of your companions and what they did?
You mean each individual one, what happens? Like each step of the way?
Yeah, well, roughly. We know you fought the combatants at the bottom. We know you went into the pool. Did anybody mess with the flower room? Did you guys figure out what the crafting room was about?
My apologies. He says, well, I can explain throughout literally I've lived it so many times. If you'd like, we can go from the beginning, and I can explain all the details to you as we go.
Just the major ones about the pool and those things. But as we walk, yes, that would be appreciated.
Okay.
Elijah, I'm pretty sure you would like to hear all of this as well, I presume.
This is you, Bessie.
And
Okay.
Rena.
Yeah, you can rope me into this. That's fine.
Okay. So he rolls a performance check to put on a performance as he's describing all the different things that happened. So if you say that starting on the second floor, he's actually, while he's up here, he's just going to simply be like,
I would have started that at the beginning after I gathered all the materials and we started walking. So
okay, back to the first floor. Start over. Rewind.
without, I mean, we don't. He just has to tell us. I didn't expect him to walk us through it.
Well, yeah, he's. I'm gonna explain each room, so I'm gonna kind of like put
Okay.
a token in here so we know what we're talking about. I'm gonna try to layer you guys on top of each other, so it'd be easier for me to just drag all of you. So not there. They don't care about that room. He talks about how inside here, he literally went into the pool and just kind of dove in, and one of his friends had to like grab him and pull him out so that he didn't like end up drinking or drowning inside the water. And when he woke up, oh my god, he was just like everything you guys have already experienced. This room, some of them wanted to investigate, but others were like, nah, and didn't let them investigate, so they're never able to figure it out because nobody went beyond right here.
So Ophius is the only one that knows that room, really.
Correct. This room up here, they couldn't figure it out. They had no idea what it was. They saw also, they're like, this material is probably for something important, but never had the ability to figure it out.
Does it look like the statue? Ophius would point it and at least say the statue on the third floor.
No, that looks like it's made out of crystals. This is some fine off-white powder.
Okay.
Over here, you would point out like that. This is like, it's like small beds. They're sized for me. We weren't entirely sure what it was for, but figured maybe children. This thing they were able to discover was gave the ability to jump 2 places and back. Gave also a map in your mind of the entire floor. That's what I was able to learn. Same with the bedrooms down here.
Touch it and see if he can go to the
No, he can't.
from it? Okay.
Going to the 2nd floor.
Why'd you make us all scan? Oh, never mind.
So same thing, came up the stairs. So the first thing they did was walk around the building and saw the bodies.
Exactly what we did.
He snuck inside and was able to like look around and see that the body looked a little funny. Like the bones, they've discovered the bones were a little off. Like these didn't seem like regular people. Like the shape of them just seems strange. They weren't sure what they were, but they weren't human.
Question: if he did that again, could he go in and investigate and possibly, based on Ophios's description, determine whether it was a loper?
I mean, honestly, you'd be like, what are you talking about? They were human. Because that's exactly what you rolled, was that they were human. So you'd be like, no, they aren't human. Yeah, they are. No, they're not. Well, let's go look at them. Well, I can't get through the bars. Yeah, but you can just open this door right here. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Okay, let's open
I
that
would
door.
just want the
Let's do
way
that.
to walk in.
So you roll your wisdom save, Tyler, see if you can open it.
I want to go with him. But I'll let Taylor roll first.
All right, I rolled. Now we wait 5 minutes before it goes. Yeah, I can't open it.
Okay. He's like, I don't know. I can't do it. Are you happy with that?
Can I do it? Should I not be? I mean, I thought a 15 or 16
I think
got
you
the
should be
last door
happy
open.
with it.
Yeah, I'm good with the 17.
Okay, so the door opens up, and did I put that thing back in front of it? Really? Oh, it's funny.
I thought the Fue could squeeze through the bars, is what I was saying.
Yeah, but this is for you to investigate the body, and you guys are
Okay.
actually able to go inside. He's like, we slept in here, so there's no dangers. It was just a weird mirror. We didn't understand the mirror.
Yeah, don't
Okay,
look.
I'll ignore it.
We'll ignore the
This
mirror.
body. I don't want to. There's only 2 things in the room: a dead body and a mirror. Which one do you think I should touch?
Investigation or nature check.
I do have a high passive investigation.
What is it?
23.
Yeah, it's not human.
Is it? Does it look like the loper I saw in the catacombs? Because I saw a decomposing loper.
Roll me a nature check with advantage.
Nature check. Okay.
I'm rolling my investigation. Why did that roll? Oh, that was your roll. I got a 26 on investigations, Scott.
Cool. You were also able to discover, and Tyler, you don't have to roll a nature check. You're both able to discover this is clearly not a human. Tyler, you can easily discover this is a loper, as can you, Messi, because again, you've seen one before not too long ago. So you guys are
Cool.
able to discover this is definitely a loper's body.
How decomposed is his skull?
This almost seems to have been petrified. Like the bones are petrified, so they're just there.
Bag the skull.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the skull. I'm gonna get another loper to talk to, maybe.
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 Okay.
See what happens.
So you try to grab the skull, grab it, and pull it up. You notice that when you grab the skull and pull it, it almost feels like strange. Strange to try to take it. I need you to roll for me a
Is it physically
dexterity
difficult
save.
to take?
Roll dexterity save.
Okay.
Nice.
No, it's kind of like how I talked about going down the stairs before. I was that weird, like almost like snap to it. This seems to have that weird, almost like snap to it. You grab it and you pick it up. It's like, it's hard at first. Ugh.
So like your
Then
body
finally-
doesn't want to. Gotcha.
But then finally it jumps up to you.
It's like it
Okay.
was in its own little time bubble.
Gotcha.
Is that more
Okay.
or less what you're getting at by it has that
It was
resistance?
petrified.
It could be. It could be exactly that, but it definitely wasn't glued to the floor. Yes, Rena.
No.
I thought you said something. Sorry, continue.
This isn't class. Daelric, can I? Daelric.
Shut up, you. So
Alright, yes, I'll leave.
he grabs you
Cool, I got a
guys.
skull.
Obviously kitchen, yay. Again, obviously walked around. We've already talked about that beforehand. Stairs, we already know that those are. Oh, this looks like some sort of meditation room, but we didn't really do anything with it. Some sort of chill room, maybe crafting room. Didn't really do anything there. Oh, look at that. beds, more formed, bigger, but meh, whatever. Over here, don't touch that. Do not touch that. I touched it, and I became goopy.
Yeah, you gooped. You told us.
Slime. You became slime, yeah.
No, it was like I had no bones.
Without touching it, can I turn it on to see what it does if it goes in the pool?
I don't know what that means.
You remember, like you said, there was no nozzle in the pool side, but were there nozzles on this side to let it go into the pool, like here?
There were nozzles over there, but not releases. On this side, there are releases, correct?
Okay, so can I turn on the releases?
Yep. It allows us to like glob, glob, glob into the pool.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, so it puts this amber in the pool on the other side of the wall. Okay.
Correct. Do you guys want to
We're not going
No.
in the pool. I just
No.
wanted to look at it.
not go to the pool, but like you look at the pool is changing to like almost like a honeyed color.
Interesting. Detect magic.
For you, roll roll your Loper thing.
I'm so glad you have that headband.
You and me both.
19.
Are you happy with your 19?
22.
So with your 22 total check, you actually know that this is a strange kind of Loper magic that you're not super familiar with. You've never encountered it before. Lopers have the ability to do many different things. Manipulate time, manipulate space, but this is different. This is something about physiology.
This is how they disguise themselves. That's Ophios putting it together.
Oh.
That's why it takes so
Oh.
long for it to wear off. This literally is the building of Lopers. This is like they are constructed.
Daelric's pissed.
Not innate.
He's like, fuck. I wanted them to die.
This is going on in Ophios' head. He's not saying this out loud.
Okay. Hopefully, is he done looking at the shiny pool?
The only thing you would get off of him, because it's very obvious, he's thinking you figured something out.
Okay. But what does he say when Elijah asks him if he's
He
done
walks
looking
away
at
and he'll just simply say, I believe I figured out how Lopers shapeshift.
it? Mind sharing?
This pool, it made him goopy. It's possibly how, with the mixture here, they are able to reform and disguise themselves.
Why don't we take some
And
with
why
us?
it wears off long after. This temple is probably one of many in this. Regardless, this is enlightening. All of this is very enlightening.
Maybe
need
I
to
just
keep
touched the concentrated version, and that's why I got so goopy.
Very possible.
Because this looks diluted if you're dumping small amounts of it into this pool. My bad.
Is that what whoever was playing this character would say?
Yeah,
Okay. Why don't we take some with us,
Buck?
Ophios? Maybe we can.
Buck would definitely say that.
Ophios again, like with the materials downstairs, will scoop without touching.
I wonder if we can find a way to reverse engineer it so we can uncover people who are disguised as Lopers. Or, sorry, Lopers that are disguised as people.
It's possible. But again, this stuff is staying with me. This is enlightening, and I believe Ophelia might be of use and help.
If you can crack the code, that's fine. But if you feel that my mages with our research might be able to do something better,
This stays with people I trust as it stands. You are borderline as it is.
Ouch.
I'm okay with borderline for now.
This door right here. This door is the one where things kind of went wrong. But to be fair, when Awoken learned some things from other places. But I think Elijah already knows
believe.
that.
Yes.
Yeah, don't go in there.
I had the misfortune of being put in there while goopy. So my senses were extremely heightened at the time. Every
How much of
nerve was an exposed nerve. So even just being dragged across the floor felt like being put through a cheese grater. It was horrifying.
Explain.
Every single time in your loop.
Just your
that happened to you?
mind through a cheese grater?
Hmm?
Or was there more
No,
to
no.
it?
You physically go to different experiences you may have had, or
But it started
Features.
here. The experience started here, and witnessing what I witnessed here. And when they put me through again, I was just when they were dragging me across the floor at first, before I got put inside the barrel. They were dragging me across the floor. I could feel it, even though they were like, "Oh, we're just bringing him along with us." I could feel everything, and it hurt.
Every day for 100 years.
What did the inside of this room look like? This is a room I did not see. Elijah.
It's just full of operating tables, I believe, like morgue tables. Tables with bloody spots on them, with no bodies.
Scott, am I able to just see the room so I can more visualize what Elijah's saying without going in the room?
What's his name? I will actually go over there and grab the door and open it.
Okay.
It says
What have you seen in this room?
if you don't go in, you should be fine. Let me zoom in for chat.
There are turns. I can't see around.
Neither
What's
could
over
we.
there?
We don't know.
You don't know what's around those corners. You only walked straight through.
Never even went straight through. Stepped in, pulled out.
Aren't they doors? Isn't that what Elijah saw?
I just saw nothing.
There are no
What?
other doors that lead into this place, so I doubt they're doors.
Probably not worth the effort.
If your transformation theory is correct, then that's probably... Maybe this is part of it?
These tables do look bloodstained, and perhaps this one baffles me. Perhaps this is how they're molded. Perhaps
look
they're
like-
not just made to look like Perrin.
I think it's more likely that this is a room where they get first-hand experiences of the people they're supposed to be. Maybe. I got to see my past and other people's past, so it's possible they spy that way.
Each floor
Learn
seems to have
information.
a purpose. A singular
be-
purpose. The bottom could be the formation, the children. The second, the forming into what they're supposed to be after they grow enough. This would make sense that they would be formed into what they're supposed to be, and why it takes so long for them to mold into what their original nature is. Like you said, it turned you goopy. The person who actually touches it probably doesn't have the control to make the form, so somebody else has to form them. This is
On
just
a
a theory.
table where they're in a coma, doing what?
Anyway, sorry. Just a theory.
There's something there. Yeah, there's an inkling of truth, I believe. I just don't know what it is. Let's move on.
Brings us upstairs, of course.
Let's merely run past this room.
We don't need to worry too much, I don't think. Let's just be
As long as we
clear.
don't look at it.
I'll believe it once we're past,
1 second.
and I'll happily lead the way.
And here we go.
These statues form into things. One that is meaningful and one is hatred.
I think it's actually love and hate.
Love and hate. What did you see as we walk past without looking at them?
He just shakes his head. He doesn't want to share.
Rena, what did you see?
And Rena obviously is more about not the individual, but your past.
Yeah. Just what happened. The person who took my family.
And
What?
that sounds
Sure.
like the hate side. Mine was a loper, if it makes you feel any better.
I haven't looked at
Couldn't
it.
have guessed.
Elijah, what do you see? Quickly. Look, but
No.
look away.
No, I'm good. Let's just go upstairs. I've seen what it truly is, and that frightens me more than what it's going to show me.
Fair enough.
You afraid you're going to be compelled to go near it?
Ophios,
Who knows?
Ophios would look, but then look away. Make sure it was still the same.
It was still the same.
Okay.
And
Now
so,
we're on the floor that none of us have been to, right?
correct.
Okay.
This
Well,
is where things get new and different.
I've never been up here. I feel uncomfortable already.
Stick by us.
I think I'll just sit right here.
Stick by us. For all we know, the creatures of the first floor could be here as well.
I'll let you guys take over your characters, please.
Josh, that's
Explore.
the wrong your buddy. Kind of embarrassing.
Instead of going the outside first, we're gonna go inside first. What's in this room?
Oh. I didn't know you. Oh shit! Fuck! I'm on the. I went to the wrong side of the wall.
Why do you
Guys,
suck
I
so
went
much?
to the wrong side of the wall. I'm sorry.
Do I have to enforce the line of sight?
No, honestly, there's literally nothing that really.
It actually is
nothing.
something important on the other side of the wall, but I'll deal with that in a minute.
There's. I have some big streaks that I didn't see. I don't know if you can see them or not, but
I can see everything that you can see. All of chat can too. Yep.
Okay.
We can all see our mistakes. So
what
guys,
is
what do you
this
do?
area?
So when you go in
I'm
there,
looking
same
around
as I
this room.
described
What's in this room?
beforehand, there's lots of provisions here, but not like food and drink, not like alcohol, nothing like that. Like supplies, like you imagine maybe for doing some sort of work, but again, all empty. As books and whatnot. In the center one there's being a bookcase, but again, empty. Down to the south, you see that looks like a desk. Up to the north, that looks like a bench.
And both of
I
these
sit.
ways lead to the outside?
Yep,
Ophios is gonna walk through to this side.
sure. You walk through. You see that there is a the stairs on the outside lead up like they used to before, but unlike before, they actually lead like up to
a peak.
even though it doesn't look like no longer looks like it's gonna last forever. It looks like it actually reaches the top. But
Oh.
most importantly, even though it looks like it reaches the top, you actually look like you can actually climb onto them from here without some sort of like crazy jumping or whatever it is. You actually can get onto these stairs and go up from here if you wanted to.
Ophios wants to explore this floor further, so he's gonna go around all the outside. If I can. So I'll just
yeah.
walk over here. Walk over here. Walk over here. Walk to here.
Okay.
And stop.
You see
I'm gonna
beds.
presume everyone sticks with him.
Except for Rena.
I stayed with Salon.
So you see a bunch of beds.
These are
I'm
bigger
assuming it's
than
the
the
same on
last
the other
ones.
side, though.
These are full-size beds, full-size adult
There's
beds.
also less beds each time we go up.
Mm-hmm.
So this is once again Ophios is staying in his hind thinking about how he grew up
It's
and
a
how his
hierarchy,
stuff
yeah.
is, and he's finding weird correlations. That's how he's seeing it.
These beds are also extremely simple. Like simple but large and fine enough, well formed, still strangely still made, even though they're like time is definitely taking its toll on the fabrics and whatnot by and far. They're still made.
I'm gonna open this door, Scott.
Absolutely. 1 second. Oh.
Do I have to roll wisdom or is it all good?
It's a bedroom. I imagine not for this one.
It's got no door in the other end, which is kind of strange.
All the places have had open to the outside.
In
I've
bedrooms?
had doors for the most part, except for one.
You guys have been here for a long time. Outside, time has not seemed to change. It's always been sunny.
Yeah,
It's
that
never
is
rained.
unusual.
I'm gonna open this door. What is this?
Elijah's opening this door.
You go in there, and once again, it's more provisions and books and whatnot.
Anything usable at all? Or
Nope,
is it all
and-
too aged?
Nope. And you feel free to roll an investigation check, guys, because you're exploring around. Your passive investigation, sorry, Elijah, you don't even need to roll, Tyler. Actually,
mind.
your passive's at 23, so actually, technically, he beats you. So your passive is like walking around. You guys actually notice that there doesn't seem to be any food up here. There's just the beds and study materials. And I guess maybe experimenting goods. That's it. Beds and study materials. Nothing else. No food.
You want to go
No
up
kitchen.
to the top?
There's one more place we need to go, and I think it's the top.
One of
What
these.
is
You
Shallant
coming with us?
doing
One of these you
while
guys
I'm- while they're
notice.
looking?
One second, Rena, and then I'll get back to you. One of
Okay.
these you guys notice actually while you're walking around is you realize like the formation of this place. Much like how you never noticed that there were stairs, these staircases had like little tunnels underneath them because like the way that the place was designed in such a way that the tunnels that go underneath the staircases, you wouldn't notice them unless you were standing like directly in front of like perpendicular to the tunnel or more or less perpendicular to the tunnel to see it going under the stairs. Again, just like the formation of the stone, how it was. You're also realizing the fact that this thing looked like it seemed to stretch on into eternity. You honestly think it was just like a trick of the design, of the angles, of everything to it. It was never actually something that stretched on into eternity. Maybe it was the trick of the design that was there. Or, Lober magics, maybe from below it literally is a stretch to eternity. And the only way to come up here is to go inside and travel through. You have the ability to manipulate space, it seems. Whatever the case may be, it's very strange. Rena, back to you. You were asking, what does...
Shallant
What
notice
is
or do?
Shallant doing? Is he just chilling? Is he seem okay?
As they're kind of walking around, he kind of looks up at you and gives you a smile. And he's like, it's nothing personal.
Oh, what you did before?
Well, yeah, I mean, we were given a job, and honestly, a lot of villagers were just burned alive. I mean, it seemed like kind of the heroic thing to do. I'm trying to write songs and make a name for myself. Finding who it was that killed just a bunch of innocent people in like a blazing fury. I mean, you could get like a really good story out of it. Maybe even a ballad. But, now that I meet Ophios, he's actually really nice. It makes you kind of wonder, was that just like a bad day or...
So tell me, how did all that work
I'm gonna
out
roll
for you in the
perception
end?
check to see if I hear.
I was
this.
going to say, as you guys walk by, like, as he hears, like, no, you're busy, sir. As you guys walk by, he's like, what did you ask me?
Oh no, I was wondering how all that, heroic deeds and whatnot turned out for you.
Is that are you joking?
She's throwing
She's
shade.
chuckling, yeah.
Okay.
That was his
The
response.
man's just been stuck
Yeah.
in a loop for hundreds of years, and you're like, haha.
It's 'cause he was
Idiot.
like, no hard feelings, right? She's giving
no
him a
hard
hard
feelings.
time. She's smiling. It's fine.
Yep. He's got nothing. Because obviously her shade was legit and she just literally saved him from eternity. So...
She'll just say, why don't we just call this even for now?
What?
He'll
What do you mean? Wait, hold on.
I'll
I
say,
could have left
sorry.
him. I could have left him here.
Yeah, but what?
I already knew what he did.
He did something bad to you, and then you saved
Hold
him,
up.
and you say, "Yeah,
Hold
we're
up.
even."
Hold up.
He owes you
Let-
twice.
We're letting
Don't-
it go.
No. You don't need to say
Don't let
anything.
it
Don't
go.
worry about it. Ophios will chime up and say, Rena.
you can't hear it.
Yeah, I
you
know.
can't hear it.
No, you guys are outside. This is
It's
me
just
just talking
timing
to
when
him.
we're getting ready to climb up the stairs. Ophios is just saying.
Some things
This
you
is
just gotta
during the
let
whole
go.
intro. This is during the
Okay,
whole
fine.
whole gap. Sorry.
gotta
We're
let it
having our
go.
moment. So
You can't just forgive him.
so you said he is his response or whatever it is, and he's like, yeah, even. I'm fine with that.
I figured you
It's
would be.
better than fine, you bastard.
Beers at the first tavern, they're on me. I might have to play a couple of songs to, earn the coin to pay for that beer, but I promise, best that they have that I can afford, I'll buy it
You
for
offered us the. Oh God, he
I have
offered
high
us coin
expectations
before.
for your music.
You took all of his coin before.
Yeah, he gave it to us.
He didn't give it to us. So he never put it in our hand.
I thought he gave it to us.
He snapped away.
Oh.
So he's like, I'll do it. The issue is if the ballad that I've been working I'll just leave it at that.
Mhm.
And then they kind of
Rewind it.
finish up their stop, and they come. What do they say or do?
Ophios was about to just say, "This seems like the pinnacle. We best be armed and ready, and on guard."
You see
He'll pull out his
anything-
shield and have his blade summoned.
She'll ask, "Can you see anything?"
I cannot,
Maybe you two should come over here.
but stick together. Wits about you.
Should we all go up a separate stair?
Yeah, listen,
You're coming with us.
no, honestly, I am genuinely afraid of what's up there.
You are coming with us.
He looks at you and looks at Rena and says, I think I see it now.
You're coming with
Oh,
us.
you even need a roll. You're gonna waste him at 20. So same thing. He's like, he leans forward and is like, I see it now. So I'll just take this one then. He looks at Rita again and says, can I get 10 fingers?
Sure.
What?
He needs a boost.
Yeah. You ever heard that before?
Yeah.
10 fingers?
She'll like
I'm
go to
not- I've
prep
never
or
heard that.
whatever,
Not
you know, for
familiar- yeah,
the
not
like the
familiar
little
with it.
cup. They cup their hands. They're like.
Yeah, me and my buddies don't jump a lot of things, Daelric.
Oh.
You have a
I
weapon.
spend all my free time jumping things.
Yeah, it's like, can I get
Is it
10,
Once he's
This
10
is loot.
What is it? 10?
Yeah,
no, this way,
it's
the
yeah
microphone.
on their
10
knees
fingers?
Lock your hands.
or their
yeah.
thigh. It's on your thigh.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, what I usually like to do is be like, oh, I'll give you a lift. I actually get down like this, let you step on my shoulder, because I can like, then I can give you like my whole shoulder up. Because I mean, if you
Listen,
weigh,
if you
Leg
have
strength.
if you
yeah,
weigh less than 200 pounds, you're easy to
you
lift.
do 2 people, there's a square lift. You interlock like this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but then we're breathing on each other. We all get COVID. Yeah.
Anyway,
What kind of evening?
Ophios asks Salant, "Do you have a weapon?"
Oh, before we do the lift.
Oh, after, once he's on the stairs
Oh.
with Ophios.
It's a little late. Hey, next year we're gonna die. You got a sword on you or something?
A weapon or something?
No, we're on the stairs. I have a weapon
Same
that I could
staircase?
give him. I'm asking if he has a weapon.
I guess we're all going same staircase.
And I mean, I'm
Does he have
checking
a
here.
loot?
He has a light crossbow and a dagger, and he technically has magic.
Okay.
So
Cool.
His actual instrument, I'm trying to find for you because I don't know if I have it written.
Who cares?
Hold it, shut up, you.
Someone's
Flute.
character.
Actually, yeah, he plays the
The
flute.
flute? Oh my god. Who
And
would be the flute?
and a harmonica.
That's actually cooler.
And perform oratory. So he performs oratory on that flute. Okay.
Oh my god.
all right,
He's a flautist.
He's got the wind instrument. Dufecta.
Caster's in the back, blades at the front, and he'll look at Rena and kind of put a smile on.
Like, bro, I have no health. Put Elijah
I'll
up
look
here.
at.
And Ophios will just throw you another potion.
Yeah, take another potion. Don't put me in the front.
Actually,
Rena
Yeah.
glug that potion.
All right, fine. What is it?
44 plus 4?
44 plus 4.
44 plus 4.
I like saying that. 44 plus 4.
What are you at now?
What am I at?
It's 1 point above
So
average.
37.
Out of.
70.
Here's, drink another one.
You have another one?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, we have a lot.
this will be our last one if she has to drink another one.
17. That's good. That's a good roll.
How many do you have
I'm
now?
at 54.
Rena, you also got 8 of
54.
the martyr to help you out.
Ooh, thank you.
And you have another potion to drink.
One more?
Yep.
Trying to get you to 70.
Don't forget
54
you didn't
plus-
you never got back those 2 luck die.
Huh?
Luck die. Talking.
You saying we're out
I
of
meant
luck die?
no. She never got
My
back her 2.
superiority die.
superiority
Yeah,
die, thank
okay.
you.
I understand.
She
Oh,
has 66.
I could give her a catnap right now.
66
Is it short
out of
rest
70.
or long rest for superiority?
Both for her. Either for her.
So
You want
do
a catnap?
catnap?
One.
You want a catnap?
How long does that
Quick
take?
nap? I
like-
think a minute.
10 minutes.
Hold on. 10 minutes?
minutes.
10 minutes.
Can we wait 10 minutes?
I'll put it in chat. There. You can see it. Who's that for?
Read the name,
Yeah.
dummy.
8
can
in
roll hit
water.
dice.
Got the worst one.
Who are these on? Oh, I got 9.
It says.
Yeah, I did the same thing. I'm so stupid.
Oh, I got 12.
So Rena,
you got the
10
best
minutes. You can get a free short rest.
We
As long as
would
we
wait
don't
10
move
minutes.
for 10 minutes.
We would
Yeah.
wait 10 minutes. We would probably have done it in that bedroom. We'd walk to that bedroom or whatever.
Okay. Do you need a short rest to get your superiority die back, Rena?
I don't know where I have it.
I'm pretty sure superiority is short or long rest.
I guess
Yeah, it
it's
is.
either. Yeah, I guess so. I
Okay.
don't know where I wrote
10
it
minutes.
down. So. Okay.
There were
To
10
get
minutes
all of my-
pass in this hellhole.
And
All
then
my
if you can also roll
superiority die?
hit die that way
Yeah.
as well.
Okay.
She's good on health.
No, I'm good
honestly.
on health.
You're like 3 away from max, so you're fine.
She can. It's 1 hit die. She gets it back in a long rest.
Yeah, you might as well.
Okay,
Use a
so
hit
you guys sit there while I just sleep for 10 minutes.
die.
Cat
Mhm.
nap.
Yeah.
Okay.
I talked to Salon
I
about
would
how
tell
we're
Sion to
back.
play his song.
I tell him not to play a song.
One of the things that you guys
Not-
notice while she's taking their cat nap is literally the beard still growing on. Like it's one of those. By the time she wakes up, she can look at him because it's been like she's. Ugh.
Still growing.
Your
on
beard's
Elijah.
getting long. She'll
Elijah?
notice. Yeah, it's grown maybe another inch during that time that you were napping.
We're losing days.
We need to hurry.
Days, yeah, because beards grow that fast.
It's like weeks,
Time to go.
They kind of do.
months.
Like
All right,
a
let's
week
go.
would
Let's
be
go.
like half an inch of hair for me.
Up, up.
Up and away.
So you guys go upstairs, and
I could do
Rita,
nothing.
roll 1 hit die to get that last
Yeah,
4
you
health
need to
points.
roll your
Yeah,
hit die.
getting your last couple of health points back. Oh, yeah, that's a good thing. It's a good thing you're only 4 off, huh?
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, you
It
got
doesn't
it all
matter.
though.
You're back at max.
Maxed out.
We're
bro.
set. We go upstairs and
Nothing.
we go upstairs again.
You go upstairs and it brings you to this top platform, which literally has the actual apex right there. You are so close to getting to the top of these stairs. You can literally see there's like a covered area.
We're
At the
not
top
at
of the
the top?
stairs, at the top of the stairs, there's because you're like more or less on the roof effectively. At the top of the stairs, you're on this this covered area that's up there. My apologies, technically you're right here. You have this covered area right here. So the stairs bring you up to that, and you can just a few more steps be there. This
She's
is
gonna
like,
look at
Ophios
Elijah.
on the way up is gonna cast Armor of Agathis on himself.
sure, bloop it.
Where's the
There's
beard
gonna
at?
be nothing up there.
I don't care. I would
This is
rather
gonna
have
be
it
like-
than not.
It's gonna be like a.
That's
like
what
a
I'm saying.
vulture or
I'm like, there's
something.
gonna be nothing, and we're gonna be pissed.
People are just gonna be like, "What are you doing up here?" And then leave.
Just
You-
an old loper.
You guys finish walking the rest of the way,
You know
All
what,
of
no,
us?
I think right now, I think we should all decide to
and
turn back and just. ignore this
next
whole thing.
week. No,
What?
I'm just kidding.
No, I was like, you better not, dude.
I was thinking he was gonna do that a while ago. To be fair.
Yeah, me
I'll send
too.
it
I
back.
was like, okay, don't say anything. Yeah,
Yeah, I took a nap today. I'm raring. Let's go.
let's do
All right.
this.
Can I go up, Scott?
Go right ahead.
Ah! There's nothing.
Right at the very top, you see 2 statues, one on either side. You're not familiar with them. I'll describe the whole thing, so just give me a minute before you react to anything. See 2 statues as you walk up there. All of you walk up there, not obviously just him. Even if you don't go all the way, you all get closer. You see 2 statues. One to your left, one to your right. The one to your left is that of a, he looks like a Perrin man. He's youthful, maybe in his, and you can clearly tell he's a Perrin. You know what I mean? You've been around them long enough, so on and so forth. He looks like he's in his early 30s. You know what I mean? So he definitely is very obviously a Perrin man that's there. Looks regal, looks fine. Looks familiar. Strangely familiar, especially to you, Ophios. On the right-hand side, you see a Perrin woman. She looks similar to him. Like, maybe they could even be related, but not necessarily. She's a Perrin woman. About the same age, maybe even the same exact age as him. He's dressed in dark robes, as the statue is depicting, and she's dressed in lighter color robes, as the statue is depicting. Before you, you actually see an altar or a shrine, like kind of like a platform that's sitting before you. And there's a man sitting on the platform. Please give me a moment to describe this man, because It's a horrible sight that you see. Literally, you watch this man before you. As you're sitting there, you can literally see there's a man before you. He's old. He's decrepit. He's clearly human. And it's like literally, he's like, "Ah!" As like his body's pulling itself apart, almost like it's crumbling into dust. But then is back together, still old and decrepit. And as his body is trying to like rip itself apart and like just crumble into dust, but it's back together. And then as he's trying to rip, his body's trying to rip itself apart and crumble into dust, and it's back together. As you're walking up and taking in the sights of this familiar looking male statue and this not so familiar looking female statue, and this old man sitting on this altar that is just being time and time again ripped apart, like he's just trying to crumble to nothing, but is somehow still being held together. Not like he's in a time loop, not like Salant, but like just old and somehow not being allowed to die. You see that he actually, in his pain, opens his eyes and looks at the four of you. You can see just the look in his face is just... Good question. What's an insight check? Please, roll for me. I'm still waiting for somebody else to roll.
I know. Sorry.
The class is waiting, Rita.
And then what about his friend, Salant?
Salant doesn't need to roll. So, Ophios, you can clearly tell when he looks at you, he looks pained. He looks like he just wants to die. He looks horrified. He just wants to die. Elijah and Rena, to you, it's more disturbing for you to look at him than it is for you to be able to really read what's going on. But Rena, and because you have an extremely high perception, Elijah, so even though you failed that, won't give it to Ophios, we'll give it to you. You hear Salant gasp. Esmond. Oh. Esmond.
A friend. Oh, well, I didn't hear it. Elijah did. How do you react?
Elijah and Rena did.
They're messy. You're muted.
Yeah, I don't really know what to say though.
Rena would probably say, "You probably
go
shouldn't see this." To Salant.
Now he's like, it's too late. I thought I had it bad. Rena, yeah, obviously, the Ophios, you hear that reaction. He's like, oh.
Focus is elsewhere.
You cast Detect Magic. Roll your Loper understandings.
Can I get Winifred's wisdom, maybe, chat? I don't know.
Oh, look at him out.
This might be very important right now.
You do not have a Winifred's
dang.
wisdom.
We do have luck die though, which would be helpful.
All right, let's see how I do.
Oh, funny enough, you got a Winifred's wisdom last second, but it doesn't matter. It came
already
afterwards.
rolled.
So you
said
get
I
it.
didn't.
You have it now before you. So
Oh, that's good.
yeah, but came after. It literally, you rolled and then it popped up.
I'm
So-
fine with that 27.
I'm sure you are.
You want to make it a 30?
Time here is definitely moving significantly faster than everywhere beneath it. You realize that. You come to realize that. You can literally feel it. This whole time that you've been up here, it's been like a long time since you've been in this building. You can feel it. But even since you've come up here, you can literally feel your scales starting to separate from your body as you're molting, which snakes occasionally do, right? You can literally look over at Esmond, and not Esmond, Elijah, and you can literally see Elijah's beard slowly growing as he's just standing there. You can literally look over and be like,
Really fast.
ooh. You know, it's one of those things where you're able to take it in. This whole place moves very quickly. So that being said, if there's a human before you, and days are passing by rapidly. How long has he been here? Months? This man should be dead time and time and time and time and time again. But for some reason, he will not die. He's stuck here. Do me a favor. Roll me an intelligence check.
Hey, I'm so glad we got that headband, bro. That thing's so clutch.
You know what? Let's use that Winifred's wisdom.
Happy with 20?
Going all in. Why not?
Okay, so it's 24?
We're 1 point short.
No, it's 25, isn't it? Or is
No,
that not?
you don't have.
No,
Yeah,
that's only
that
on
ended forever
prayer.
ago. Yeah. So 24. You do know that this land did have all of its dead return to life. It could be why.
Oh, yeah,
However,
it's here.
you don't know how long ago that was. You don't know if they were in here shortly before the dead rose or a while before the dead rose. You honestly don't know. The Salon want to know. I'd be like, hey, how long before the dead rose were you around? The dead rose? You know, like,
Right.
he wouldn't know time span.
Ophios would merely speak, turn around and actually face Elijah and say, Elijah, the dead were brought back, weren't they? We
Yes.
experienced it with zombies before, but you talked about a dead loper. An undead
Yes.
loper.
Yes.
I wonder. Perhaps this
Wonder
is the
bastard.
loop that he's been trapped in. That this is what caused it.
We
Well,
need to-
then I guess we kill him.
No, that's
Ophios-
no. That's not a loper, whatever you're saying. That's Esmond.
No.
I know Esmond. I traveled with Esmond.
No. The world has seen the undead. It was not caused necessarily by the lopers. But I'm saying this might be what caused that distortion. This might be what caused the dead to rise.
I don't know what you're talking about by the rising dead, but I can tell you this. That's Esmond. I know him. He's an ass. But he's not a loper, whatever that is.
I understand.
doesn't-
He's
He's,
human.
it doesn't
he's
matter.
human.
The difference is there's more we need to understand and we need to move fast, but this statue to my left, I recognize it.
Do I
Right.
recognize it? Like, do any of us recognize it?
Actually, for you guys, because I'm just trying to remember something. I think you would not, Messy. Rena, you have to roll me an intelligence check.
Okay.
Ophios does. I think I know who it is.
If while
Oh,
she
okay. Never mind.
okay.
I don't know.
So this if the source of the magic in the land is being caused here, it's probably the same as the source of the magic in the tower. But how has it been operating for so long without someone on top? This can't be the first person that's been up here.
No, someone left. With Jen. Someone left with Jen. Esmond ran upstairs. Well, I mean, I don't know. I know Esmond was running that
He took
way
his
when I
place.
got knocked out.
Was
It's the man.
The man.
Jan went downstairs.
Yes, with me.
The only person who went upstairs
Was Esmond.
was this person.
Well, I
So
mean,
how
I don't know
did
for a
they-
fact, but I know he was running this way.
I've seen it. I've seen it.
It's
Oh.
possible that
Okay.
person took advantage and switched out with him, and that's why the undead came.
So he could switch out with any of us.
Esmond's not an idiot. He wouldn't fall for some simple trick. I mean, he is an idiot, but he's not that kind of idiot.
never said it would be a trick.
He's also spiteful.
Ophios is going to look at the statue and make sure it's who he
really
thinks
is an
it is.
ass.
Either way, Salon, he's suffering.
Who do you think it is?
I think it's the chest dude.
So you kind of like grab the chest and hold it and look at him. You're almost positive you're right. You think it is. You think this is what did he say his name was? The Arbiter?
Mm-hmm.
Kind
So
of
Ophios
cringe
is
if you
sitting
think
here
about it.
looking at and he's wondering if he can use Eldritch Blast to blast him out of there.
Eldritch Blast is just like boom. It's just damage unless you have like the one that throws things or pulls things.
Right.
So.
Do you have anything that can push or move somebody, Elijah?
Let me flip through my book. I don't think I took anything today that can do that. I have stuff that can freeze. I don't have anything that moves. Look, we don't have a lot of time. I think it's time.
The only other option is to destroy the altar.
And then he'll.
Hold on. Let's not destroy anything. Let's just get Esmond.
I'm afraid if somebody goes for Esmond, you get switched in with him.
Yeah, I'll go grab him. He says they'll actually walk forward. Like,
wait, what if we throw you? Maybe the velocity can save you and push both of you.
No.
He actually stops and looks at you and he's like,
can I give him my cape?
Don't give him your cape. Please don't give him your cape.
Wait.
He's gonna lose it.
Rena.
No.
Are you gonna ask me what I think you're gonna ask me?
Ophios's mind is putting stuff together, and he's like,
the cape doesn't need to be attuned. So if you want to give it up for a chance to get Esmond out, you can give it to the little guy. But I'd recommend we end it now.
Don't you have to attune to it?
No, it's not.
No, it's not attuned.
Oh.
It's the one that's not attunement.
That's why I grabbed that one specifically.
Sorry. It's the only idea I can come up with.
If you want to try it, you can give it up.
It's that or we kill him.
I don't know what you're talking about. Either act. He goes, I've been stuck in time for over 100 fucking years. Time is passing so fast right now. If we don't act, we're all gonna die.
And you left me exposed to the lopers, so let's not get into shit talking right now.
Okay.
He just as you're like running your mouth, he just turns his back from you and is gonna go to Esmond and try to like reach and try to help him. Because he's like, you guys talk way too much. So
right,
he's just gonna do it. He's gonna go over and try to grab Esmond and pull him. The problem is, Slot is small and weak, so he's literally got an 8 strength and he's small sized. So that means his strength is effectively smaller. So he's literally grabbing him and trying to pull at him, but he doesn't have enough strength to pull him out.
Fantastic. Why don't you take the cape and use that?
Rena, maybe you grab him.
Salant
and
or
maybe
Esmond?
the cape could pull you out.
I can only take one.
Esmond.
Give Salant the cape. I don't want Rena.
No, if Rena grabs him, the cap could save her. What I'm saying is,
she just gets stuck there too. It just
I'm gonna hold on to Rena.
Take it.
Just give it. I'll just give the cape to
one
Salant.
Person.
Like Salant's not reaching around or listening to you guys at all. He's literally there just trying to pull him.
He's not. Yeah.
Just put the cape on him.
He's frantically trying to save his only friend.
Rena, just grab
put
it.
The cape on,
put it on him?
On who?
Salant.
Salant.
Well, while he's like thrashing around, you're gonna try to like clasp
Rena,
something around his neck.
Grab him.
Oh my god. Okay,
No,
fine.
Grab Esmond. Keep the cape. Grab Esmond. Perhaps you can use the cape if you get pulled in.
Pretty sure the cape needs attunement, but that's okay.
It doesn't.
We
but
looked it up.
it can only take one person.
I can only take one person.
So go grab Esmond.
No, that's why I said grab Esmond. You don't have
but
to
then
use
you got,
the cape, just grab
but then
him.
you have Salant standing right there next to the altar, who no longer has a body in it, and he's
fine.
like in
Ophios will
arm's reach
grab
of
it.
it.
Ophios will grab
Thank
Salant.
you.
Okay. All right.
Pull
All
Salant
right.
away.
I'm going to Esmond.
So you walk
this
up.
is so annoying.
You grab Esmond. So you reach up, you grab him, and teleport where?
Back
30 feet away,
to
right?
the, to the stairs.
Like, and you successfully do so.
Fantastic.
Big puffs of smoke, and you teleport back there. It's like ah! And you grab him, and you wait to that moment where everything seems to be back together, and you just and you jump back, and he stands there, but like less than a second, and then crumples down to the steps. He's an old, feeble man. Looks like somebody who's 110, and he crumples down to the steps that are there. Obviously, the puff of smoke confuses Slot for a second. But after a couple of moments, he's going to like realize where you are and run that direction. But you have a few moments before that, maybe 2.5 seconds. So I don't know what you start going to do as he collapses down. Rena.
Ophios would have
Me?
grabbed Siant before the teleportation occurred.
Sure, that's fine. To make sure he didn't get like hurt or anything. That's fine.
Yeah, and pulled him away.
Okay, that's
I'll
fine.
just be ready to catch Esmond.
Sure, make me a dexterity save. Let's try to catch him in time. It's not very difficult. You were able to grab him and keep him from like getting too hurt from the fall. And so you like lower him down. As you lower him to the ground. Looks up at you.
We need to get once Ophios had him, he would try and find where Rena was and move over there.
Yeah,
You
get
saw
Salon. Let's
the
go.
plume of smoke.
We're gonna go down the steps.
Yeah, we need to go. We need to get off
She's
of
just
this
gonna-
top floor
she's just
and
gonna
move
go.
quickly.
So you started
And
going to
carry
pull.
it.
You started trying to pull this guy.
Yeah.
He's like,
Piggyback him?
Or yeah, I'd carry him. Honestly, I wouldn't like.
What?
No. Don't leave. Don't. He looks back at the altar, like, and starts like slowly just reaching towards it, like he's trying to crawl back there. Obviously, Slant's like, Esmond, what in God's name are you doing? He's like, we need to go. You know, gesturing towards leaving, and Esmond shakes his head. No, can't leave.
Explain.
He's kind of like, you know, looking up towards the altar. Time needs guide. Focus. And he's again is like using like fingers, trying to like drag himself up. But obviously he's like a 110-year-old man. He's crippled, he's weak, he's old, he hasn't eaten in countless centuries, I guess, whatever it's been. He's trying to get up there with the no strength. He's like, someone focus. And Salant kind of buttons down. He's like, no, Esmond, please, Esmond, you can't go back. Esmond. He looks up at the altar and looks back at Esmond. Buddy, you've done your part. He looks back at the altar again, looks back. You've done your part. Who was that? Who was it that left? I saw somebody leave with Jen. When you came up here, she saved me and then she left and I saw her leaving with somebody. There's not enough time for me to explain. His name 13 Abstergo 13. Salant like looks up you guys if you understood what he said, because obviously it's very difficult to understand.
13.
And he says 13, something before that. Something.
Abstergol.
Abstergo, yeah.
Yeah, 13, whatever that was, yeah. And you guys can see Esmond is, he's dying literally before you. Bringing him downstairs from the altar, you don't think you're going to be able to stop it. It's too much, too long. He's just a human.
I guess we should put him back then.
It's rough.
I don't think we should put him back.
Slant
Sounds like we need to.
Slant says, No. Did you see what kind of horror he was experiencing? I don't think you
Oatmeal.
understand.
Ophios would simply say, death is a mercy.
And Slant actually, when Ophio says that, he looks at you and Slant is a very emotive person. He's a bard. It's very obviously a very emotive person. He actually looks at Ophios and there's like literally he's welling up with tears. He doesn't have the words to express the gratitude for understanding. You know what I mean? and he looks back at Esmond, and he like, again, you don't know whether or not they had this kind of relationship before, but he literally pulls Esmond like over to his lap, like his head on his lap. He's like, Esmond, no, you've done enough. You've fought so hard. Listen, you've done enough. Hey, listen, buddy. If I ever find Mathis, I'll punch him in the nuts for you, okay, man? I'll punch him in the nuts for you, and I'll make sure he knows it comes from you, okay? And Esmond hears it, and he like, like, is clearly laughing.
Yeah, she's trying.
You know, and it's one of those things, and you can see that these are the last few seconds or moments, and Salant will actually kind of like lean in and press like his head against his. And he starts, singing a small song, a low song. You guys can roll an intelligence check to see if, a history check to see if you are familiar with the song.
Would Ophios even?
Actually, you would be able to because of where you grew up.
All right.
This is very touching, but do we have time to listen to a whole song?
Oh, shut up, you.
You said I'm literally growing a beard.
This is happening faster than we're saying it, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Rena's the one that actually gets it the most, and again, it makes sense with. Actually, I should say this. Do you guys roll? Anybody want to roll a luck die? If so, who wants to roll a luck die to see whether or not you can actually figure it out?
Ophios isn't. I'm
You
not
say
going
none
to.
of us figured it out?
I mean, because all my DCs are tiers of success. So Rena has the highest end if she wanted to maybe add a luck die to see if she gets it better or not. So
Go
it's up to
ahead.
you.
Why not, Rena?
Okay.
Yay! So Rena, you actually are able to identify the song very well. This is a song that's actually super, super common in Vala specifically. It's a song sung by the Mountain Men in Vala. It's a pretty common folk song that's sung. So it's super, again, common. It's like that mountainous region. And the reason why I keep saying Vala is because it used to be Tazy and Dale. You are familiar with the song. You are familiar because it's like the way the song is told from its origins. You know what I mean? Like sing a song of sixpence. Like you can, okay, so that's from England, obviously, right? So like you get that. And if you grew up in England, maybe like you would get it better. Anyway, so you know that's from that region, which I guess maybe makes sense for Esmond. But either way, Salant chooses to sing this old kind of like folklore song to him as Esmond is curled up on his lap, his head like on his lap, and dies of old age before the four of you. Salant, of course, he's not sobbing by any stretch of the imagination. He's suffered enough to not sob. But definitely there's tears dripping off of his cheeks and onto the top of Esmond's head as he's singing this song to say farewell to his friend. And because I'm a graceful DM, I'll add an X on top of Esmond. And then Salant looks at the three of you and says, "What the hell did he mean?" After he passes, kind of like, sniffle. What the hell did he mean?
I think somebody has to be on that altar to guide time.
What does it mean to guide time? And who the hell is this Absent 13? What did he say his name was? Abstergo. Abstergo 13. Who the hell is this?
Abstergo.
I met someone named 1. I wonder if there's 13 of them.
It's pretty funny.
What happens if no one is there?
I don't know.
None of us know, but hopefully we'll have to find out if we're quick.
Needless to say, I think we should get out of this temple and fast.
Well, let's leave then.
With nobody on the altar?
Do you want to go on the altar, Cilantro?
Calm down. He's like, well, he said that if nobody goes on the altar, time isn't directed. I don't know what that means, but honestly, he says, like looking at the altar and back at you, I've spent enough of my life in this temple.
Just to clarify, you did see the part where he was being torn apart and then put back together again, right?
I think we all saw that. Yeah.
For what
I think
appears
he's
to be
saying.
very,
I
very,
think
very
he's saying
long
he doesn't
time.
want to.
Ophios will look at Salant and say, it's your call.
I'm not climbing on that thing. I've been here for
Let's
over
run.
a century myself.
That's fair enough.
Let's run very quickly.
Let's go then.
You guys go
Ophios
down?
is going to quickly look over Esmond's body and take anything of value or and ask
Bro,
Siant if he wants
Falant's
anything
best
to
friend
remember him
just
by.
died, dude.
Ophios,
big toe.
it's a dead body. You don't waste things.
Jesus Christ.
If you actually go to do that, Salant would say something like, seriously?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
Do you
I
want
think
anything to
everyone's
remember him
everyone's
by?
running.
Look, we're
Everyone's
leaving.
running.
We're gone. We already
Yeah.
left. We
Do
just
you,
went
do you
down.
actually want to stay there? Because every
It's just
second
going to be a
matters.
quick. It's just going to be a
Sure,
quick thing.
you go ahead and roll an investigation
no.
check. It's okay.
Are you kidding me?
Yep, found nothing.
Okay.
Oh my god.
You say every second matters.
Once more with feeling.
Oh,
Do we make it out or?
Once more with feeling.
I don't know what's going on.
I was
Okay,
jumping you through the
down.
temples.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, okay.
Anything happening in the temple as we're running through it?
No, nothing seems to be off.
Until we get outside and it's the year 2022.
And then you guys are at the bottom of the temple, and you go to leave. And for Salant, it's the most fucking crazy thing, because when he stands back over here where he kept falling before, right? He stands there and looks out to where it is, and looks back up, and says, "Bye, Barbados. Bye, Esmond. Heaven or hell. I hope you find a better place than this place. Fuck this place." And he'll turn and walk away with the three of you. Which is, you know, the three of you. And, yeah, all of you guys leave. And that is how we will end this season. Oh boy. Oh boy.
So who won the bet?
What did we fuck up?
It's a really good question. You guys are about to find out next season.
So what about that bet though?
Apparently 3 people won.
Three.
I
How many?
try-
Wait, how many lost?
I tried like hell. I tried like hell.
We
How many
TPK'd the
people
world.
lost?
All right, cool.
We all survived. Yay!
We did it. Happy
Wow.
ending.
We did it!
For now.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
I can't see this
I tried
possibly
like
coming
hell.
back to Butter Butts.
Oh
For
no.
what?
Not at all.
We broke Throne Keeper, not Kingmaker.
We broke Throne Keeper.
I mean, I'm
fine.
very intrigued because that person is who I think it is. So
Oh,
Oh, we
guys.
broke them both.
Guys, I can't give away too much. I will simply say this. They affected the campaigns.
Oh shit.
Oh god. Oh,
we did
no.
it. We affected the campaigns. So,
My
Daryl, what's your next campaign
patrons that
gonna be?
were a
That's
part
crazy.
of. So once again, for all you viewers out there, I have 3 campaigns that are all running in their own stories along the same timeline in the same world near each other, and they all affect each other. But I also have patrons over on Patreon that I play sessions with monthly, and the things that they do in their sessions very heavily impacts the games as well. A couple of my patrons actually ran through this temple a long ass time ago, IRL 6 months ago or something like that. And after it, they learned a lot about this temple, and they've been waiting for one of the parties to come through it, and they're excited to finally see one of the parties come through it. So yay, here it is.
Oops.
Salat was one of their characters. Esma was one of the characters. Barbados, the one that died very quickly by the Smash, was one of their characters. And Jen, the one that left with somebody named Abstergo13, left with one of the characters. Was another one of the PCs. They had an awesome time, and when it ended, they understood what this place is, because one of them got a very good explanation of this place and things. Oh, hey, look, a hype train right now.
Oh, hype train, awesome.
Hey, the bigger the hype train, the more chaos in the world. What
else can we mess up?
No, but so honestly this place is very important to the world, and a decision was made, and the party left, and let's see what happens because of this. I'm pretty excited. Oh, okay, there we go. Hello. Hey, woo, thank you.
Thanks again, guys.
We did something that was sparing somebody's life, so.
Yeah, no, you killed somebody that was suffering horribly, and he was able to give you breadcrumbs, which is extremely important. Having a name and having a slight understanding of this place is amazing. So, woohoo!
A lot of insight for Ophios to comprehend.
We escaped the dungeon. None of us died. Everything's fine. I don't care about time.
Ophios is going to have a lot of questions for a certain person next time he possibly sees them.
Who's that?
Oh, you
Guy
know,
on the
that
statue.
person
Come on.
that I recognized at the statue at the top.
Oh,
The
gotcha.
guy who
Gotcha.
started all this. No, but we won't talk about him.
So,
My
big
God.
question.
Oh,
my
wow,
God.
look at you go.
She's explosions,
insane.
shit falling everywhere. Chaos. rain.
Everything
Oh,
starts, yeah.
God.
Everything starts
Wait,
going.
are we about to
throughout.
hit level 5 hype train?
Yeah,
Apparently.
yeah, I think so.
Jesus. Oh my God. So, back to you guys. Sorry.
Level 4?
How many years have your characters aged?
Once more with feeling.
I don't know. How
So
many
many.
years are we aged?
Because your characters unfortunately did age a lot while being in there. How
Is it
many
years?
outside? Not years have passed, but a lot of time has passed because of the distortion. But
I imagine it was months. If molting happened, molting occurs every like month
it's
on a snake.
well, you're not a normal snake though, right? You're part snake, mostly person. So how much time has passed? I would like Rena, could you roll me a d4?
Sure.
Hey,
Please,
we
this
beat
is one
level
we
5
want
hype
low.
train. Scott, what happens when we beat level 5 hype train?
Well, we already did beat level 5 hype train,
Okay,
didn't we?
All right.
I'm good
Yeah,
with
what
that.
happens?
I'll
Let's
take
just-
hold
half,
on, hold on.
halfway.
Messy, could you roll me a d4? If you roll a 4, I
okay.
escalate the die.
Oh, wait,
Well-
this is how many die we're rolling?
Oh, that's a 3.
Oh, good. And Tyler, you get to roll a d4.
This is the number of days. 2, 3.
Days?
Not days.
It sounds like
No,
years
it's
or
not
something.
adding them up. It's 230 something. Is what I think it'll be.
So your characters age 6 years.
Ophios
Oh,
is
you add
almost
them all
dead.
up?
I'm gonna
3d4?
say you're almost dead. You don't die that fast. You guys aged 6 years. And
All I did was grow a beard. Damn.
you guys aged because everything's kind of distorted. You guys aged 6 years. Outside months pass. I think 3 months pass is what it is. So yeah, it's the whole thing is distorted because of how it goes through. It's
So 6 years, we level up then, right?
no, actually, jokes aside, you will level up before next season. Yeah,
Oh my god.
absolutely. So next session,
Dog.
because we are playing next week, it's my last session before I go on vacation for a week. As a reminder, the week after next, I'm on vacation for a week where I'm not going to be on Discord or Twitter or anything. My wife is having me take a full-blown vacation. So like people like Messi and Tyler who have my
Hey,
cell
you
phone,
deserve a king.
they can text me because I don't have Discord. Rena and I don't text because she's too cool for school. But
You don't even text me, bro.
I don't have your number.
You barely messaged me back
You
on
didn't
Discord.
ask.
I do message you on
He
Discord.
doesn't message.
Oh,
No,
wow.
he doesn't message anybody on Discord.
That's
Freaking
not
liar.
entirely true.
I message
so
people on
busy.
Discord. I message people all the time.
I
But
can go weeks with no reply.
well, okay, you can go. You go days that reply sometimes because sometimes
Yeah.
Messi does like either very open-ended questions or a lot of text, and I'm like, I can't deal with that now, and I just deal with it a couple days later when I can. Okay, so check the curse. Community curse for aging. Oh, do you want somebody to get arthritis?
You want one of us to age more?
They're trying to win the bet by killing me or something.
No. I want to know what age each of your characters go to.
I don't even know what age
Mine
I
was young. My guy was young to begin with.
You were actually what, 4 years old, I think, Tyler?
Something like that. It was pretty young.
So you're 10 years old and your race dies upwards 20. So yeah, so you're about middle-aged there, Tyler.
Yeah, it was one of those things where we said he was like right on the adolescence, like right where he would be allowed to be, and
of course
a warrior or whatnot.
Of course. So you're like 10, 11 years old. So you're like middle-aged. So that's fun. Good thing you're not playing Pathfinder, otherwise you get penalties. Rena, you also were kind of young. What were you, like 22?
She was definitely in her 20s. I'm trying to figure it out.
Oh yeah, because you were a full-blown adult for a while, so maybe like 24? Avoiding your question, I don't know. How much did Jen age? I don't remember, Steve, honestly. That was months ago.
A lot, probably more than we did.
So no, Jen never went to the top floor.
Oh, the top floor is what really got us, didn't it?
Yep, and the second to last floor was also, Jen was also there very, very short period of time and left.
Yeah, we spent way too long on the top floor.
Yeah. So I'm sorry, Rena, I think you're like 23, 24. But even if you're 23,
so.
you started.
She was like 23.
Because of all the months passing, your character very likely turned 24. And then because of this, your character's effectively 30. It's around 30 when parents start to look Perrin. So you're not middle-aged by any stretch, but you're actually starting to get that, like, oh, I'm starting to look like a Perrin now. I'm starting to get the cheeks and like the ears. So somebody could actually look at you and be like, oh, I think she's a Perrin. Versus like, I don't know.
I hate that my lifespan, 4 years to me is so much more detrimental than
6
4
years.
years to anybody else.
That's 6 years.
6 years, whatever.
Messy, what age was your character before? You were older.
When I described him the first time, I said very late 20s or very early 30s, so somewhere between 29 and 31. So I'll just take the median. I'll say he was straight 30, and I'll say 36.
Okay.
Now.
36. So
wow, you
basically 40.
You guys have more than half your life ahead of you.
Yep. You have
but
exactly
what kind of life is past 40, you know?
I don't know.
Honestly, I would say my character, I don't understand why my lifespan is so short, Scott, because I'm half human.
But you're not. You're something else. So, you guys, walking out of this. So,
stop playing lizards.
So
lizards live longer, excuse you.
Stop playing lizards, yeah. This is a cold-blooded creature living a hot-blooded life.
Jesus, nice sneeze, nerd.
So, is that their actual position? Yes. His name is Esmond.
Like that. Trying to mute the mic at the same time.
Can Ophios grow facial hair? He cannot grow facial hair, unfortunately.
Turn a Cyclops.
Because he has a snake face. If I hit level 5, can you tell him what happens? I'm not going to tell them what happened. Yeah, I want them to learn next session. Well, because next session is the between season session, so we're going to explain what happened next session to them, so they can really get that unfurled and prepare. So next session we'll level up and we'll talk about that like meta out of game stuff. Maybe have a little bit of in-game chatter with each other, but they're going to learn about all that stuff next session, right? So it's going to be very interesting for them. It's also going to be interesting for all the campaigns. So, yeah. Can Salant level up too? You know what? Yes, Salant can level up. He was level 3. Salant can be level 5 now. Boom. Level 5 Salant. He gets 2 for those hundreds of years.
Hey,
I really want to discuss why my race has such a short life, because snakes even have long lifespans. It just doesn't.
This again?
Actually, I'm going to correct that. What's your face? Cell? Buck. I'm going to correct that for you. He doesn't gain 2 levels to be level 5. He becomes level 4, and he gets, if you actually look at Pathfinder's rules for aging, he gets the old age category for his mental stats, but not for his physical stats. His physical stats stay the same in young, but his mental stats actually get +3 to all of his mental stats, but his physical stay the same. So +1 and +2 is +3 to his mental, but his physical stay the same. So that's pretty, or +1 so +2 total. Which is sexy as fuck. So +2 to all of his mental stats and 1 level. Yay. Moving on. Were you going to say something, guys, before I continue reading?
Yeah, mine was more or less the fact that I still reject your age limit of snake people.
That's okay.
Great.
That's okay.
You can be mad about it.
Can confirm. Yep.
I mean, I've looked up Yuan-Ti's age, and it's the same as humans. I've looked up snakes can live longer than humans.
Cool.
So, I mean,
I saw your thing, summon snake. I just have to send you my little format. I can do it tonight even. Avoiding my question, Steve. Unfortunately, your question was Gen aging. I don't know what that is. Choo Choo Chaos. Would Rena's parent feature age? I actually already talked about that one before. Slot is like 30s now. He's almost middle aged. And stop playing lizards, Tyler. Shots fired. Thank you, whoever gave you the gift sub. Sorry, just trying to catch up on all this before we bounce out of here. The snakes can live as long as
it's lived 25 to 50 years. Over 50 years.
Correct. Well, actually, I don't know that, but sure.
No, it's a fact.
What level were you guys prior to the session?
6.
6.
6.
You made me level up someone to 7 prior to this.
So you guys are level 7? Cool.
We would move up to level 7, yeah.
We would go up to level 7, yeah.
Yeah.
We're
Cool.
currently level 6.
Which means level 2 into fighter for me, which is really easy.
Yeah, Cell, you can play Salant again if you can get him into a party. Sure. All right, so, and considering Melik is going to have his hands tied, I guess Salant is a good one to play. So, yeah. I anything else you guys want to outro? Basic stuff. We're ending 2 hours late, and I'm tired as fuck.
I would say I would like to have RP in the next session with Salant.
Sure, I can do that.
So,
Is this like the Pokemon like end credits scene where we say goodbye, hope we see each other again, and then we never do?
I was just wanted to throw in that game wise, so that was it.
You know, it might be fun because I did this once before for Josh. Maybe Celsior himself might want to actually come and do the RP for Salant. That might actually be something that might actually be a possibility. We'll see if that's an option. We'll weigh out details and so on and so forth. But just like Josh actually in the Kingmaker campaign got to make a guest star to play one of his characters for a hot moment, maybe that could be interesting. We'll see. But
I got really scared when Josh said, "You guys let my boy
I
die."
saw that too. I was
Yeah,
like,
and then he said thank you.
Shoot.
oh, woo.
And there's a reward waiting, said Josh. I don't know what that means, but
Don't question it.
Oh, is it? Wait, did level 5 hype train get us a reward?
what reward?
it was actually
is
at
that-
like
is that a thing?
250 something percent too.
It had to go over like 1,000% because I think that was his last like hype train or something.
No. It doesn't have to be. It's not about comparing. I think the highest hype train I ever got was like level 5,070% or something like that. But it wasn't a matter of beating that because that's nobody could ever hope to expect that sort of thing. That's just crazy, right?
I don't know how they work.
I was saying the more hype train. The joke I made was more hype train equals more chaos. I don't know what the community curse. Anno had a community curse for aging. I could think of something for that. So we'll think of something for that one.
Great.
It reverses Ophios's aging.
It's a curse.
It reverses Ophios's aging.
Wait, Benjamin
but
Button
it
for a few
costs
years.
him his toe.
Yeah. Oh, Josh, absolutely more chaos for you. More chaos for you there, Josh. You have to deal with the mistakes that they've made.
I
guys-
feel like we really fucked this up. Hey, chat, do we fuck this up? Can we go back in time?
Should we have been more evil and just shoved Salant up on the?
I wonder, would the world be better if we never went to this dungeon?
Probably should have never gone in there.
The world may never know.
Hey, Ophios became a lot of stuff, or learned a lot of things, or at least he thinks he does.
Eric, I don't know what that was. I don't want to see that ever again.
It's a Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop.
Oh, the world may never know. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like
just
how
don't do that ever
saving
again, though.
somebody and then giving them a merciful, somewhat death is the most evil thing we've done.
It's not even evil.
The most evil thing we've done was
on
not
the
put
greater
someone back
scheme of
on.
things, it could have been extremely evil, but we didn't understand the greater scheme of things.
Somehow,
Some
Yeah, the
things,
old man
some of the
couldn't
worst
tell us
things
what was
in
going
history are done with good intentions.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The road to hell is paved with good intentions. Yeah. Well, we're going there, buddy.
We're on the way. We've got
are
I don't know about
reservations.
Ophios
on
has
the
some
way.
pretty bad intentions, but you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was
boy.
thinking,
I'd
how
throw 'em in.
would we be more or less equal if we force
I actually wanted to describe something to you guys didn't get to see
pick them
because
up
you,
and slam them down?
on that top area, because you move so fast in that top area, if you're actually in that top area and you look down, one of the cool things you can see is actually yourself in all the lower areas. Like
Oh my
effectively
God.
frozen
Oh
still,
my
like moving
God.
slowly in the lower areas because you move so fast in the top area because the focus goes up. When you actually look off the ledge of that top area, you see like yourself moving various degrees of like
Oh my god.
Especially going outside.
from going outside. Yeah, isn't that cool?
What would have happened if I threw the barrel off the ledge? Because you really didn't want me to do that.
I just didn't want to deal with the distortion of the barrel going off. God damn, I didn't want to deal with that.
You got so mad.
I get mad.
Damn
It
it.
just made no sense for your character to do it. So we're gonna see
Yeah,
the
but
first effects of what you
woman-
did this next KM session, which is also their season. Their season, like, so it's also their seasoning ending, like in between thing.
Oh.
So I have to describe to them, hey guys, remember that like checks that you were gonna make next time? A little bit of like talkie. I have some work stuff to explain to you. Things happened in the world.
Sorry.
More
Sorry, Jake.
zombies.
Sorry, Neil.
I think I need a different fourth campaign since my other fourth campaign that I was trying to set up. I think 2 of my PCs disappeared. Just straight up ghosted. So that's cool. So I think I need to start a different fourth campaign.
Seafaring?
Yeah, maybe seafaring for people that want to get the fuck out of here. Cause yeah. All right, let's go. Guys, outro, you have anything you want to say before we get out of here?
I do, but I'll go last.
Rena, who are you? How can we find you? Why do we care?
I'm definitely the destroyer. So that's what
Okay.
we've done today. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Oh
You're
no.
solid.
Rated the destroyer. I'm a variety streamer here on Twitch. I actually just got back into Dark Souls, which is super fun. Haven't had time to play super recently, but
It's fun to watch Rena play Dark Souls because she tries not to get angry because she's like, I'm just a sweet and nice person, but she gets pissed.
trying to hide the fury, and I don't do too well with that. So, but no, yeah, that's who I am. That's what I do. I have Twitter.
You're on DS3, right?
Insta. Yes, I am.
How far in?
Not that far, I'll tell you that.
Any
I
progress
literally-
since the last time that we talked about DS3?
Actually, I did kind of explore that area a little bit further, but I haven't defeated that same boss yet. So,
Okay.
because I actually forget how to find him, I got lost. So, I found one of those giant crystal guys, killed that thing. That was cool.
Your destroyer
Sounds
comes
familiar.
out when you play Dark Souls. That's what I'm getting.
It really does.
You'll
Dark
get one
Souls is
soon,
awesome.
Daelric. Relax. Rita, say your links though, because you didn't get to. Sorry.
Huh? What? My links?
Say your
Oh,
links, 'cause
I
you
mean,
didn't get to.
it's just Rena the Destroyer here on Twitch. Also on Twitter and stuff. Instagram. Twitter's where I post all my updates and everything. But yeah, these guys are cooler than me, so please follow them.
Oh, thank you.
Cool.
I don't get why we're blaming Yondis though.
Why wouldn't we
talk
blame you
about
on
this?
this?
You know?
Who did this? Who said that?
He said peace.
Oh, I see that.
What are you blaming him for? What did he do?
Honestly, if he were here, we probably would have walked in, encountered one of
say.
those monsters, and left.
He would have been like, "Nah, we're
And
gone.
then the world would be better? Yeah.
Yeah,
probably.
Yondis
He'd
would
be
be
like,
like,
hey
"No,
guys, I'm not feeling
we
this
gotta leave."
one." All right, blame Yondis for not being there to save the world. Sorry guys, he's busy.
Maybe
in the
Yondis
woods.
would have actually been like, here's my shot. I'm not throwing away my shot. And he climbs up on the altar.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Just had a curiosity. No, I don't want to know. Never mind. I'll
I have
ask
an
you off
idea of
camera,
something
and
that
then
could
you
be
tell me
done.
whether or not you should answer it.
Messi, what are you doing, sir?
Yeah. That's really squeaky. Sorry. I stream
ADD.
Sundays with
That's what he's
dogs.
doing. ADD.
Do you hear it? You hear that, right? Anyway, I stream Sundays with Dunce at 4 p.m. EST. We play basketball. It's next week, Tyler. That's when we're going to bring you on next week. If you're up for it. Sunday next week. Can you make it?
What time?
It'd be 4 p.m. EST. You can leave early if you need to.
I should be able to do it, yeah.
Okay, great, fantastic. I can't wait. So Tyler will be with me next week, but this week it's just me and Dunce, I believe. Maybe Doxy might be joining us. She was in the hospital like 2 days ago, so I don't know. But I'm looking forward to it if she is. We're playing basketball. It's going to be fun. I mean, we're watching Twitch streamers play basketball. You guys have heard it before. That's twitch.tv/dunktv. DUNCTV. Other than that, I work full time until school starts, so I've done literally nothing else. As a matter of fact, I'm like 6 hours over this week, and I'm looking forward to that paycheck. So yeah, that's my life right now. Thanks, Tyler. To you, buddy.
All right, I've got a lot of stuff going on. First of all, this coming Tuesday, July 21st, is my 11-year anniversary of my kidney transplant. I am doing a charity live stream raising money for United Network for Organ Sharing. They run the network services in the United States for organ matching and doing those organ donations. They do the research behind the scenes to research longevity, matching, heightening those situations to make organ transplants more and more successful in the United States. If you guys don't know, there was a double lung transplant done with relation to COVID-19, which is how we got to see how badly COVID-19 can affect people's lungs and how awful it is. There have been images going around about that. So that happened in the United States, and obviously UNOS has been sharing about that. So there's a lot of research going on about those things. And well, it's my 11 years of possibly dying 11 years ago on the 21st. So more than likely would have, but that's beside the point. So charity live stream over on twitch.tv/apocalypto_12 on Tuesday. That starts at 3 p.m. There's also been a change to my Twitch channel. My VODs are officially subscriber view only. The reason for that is because my YouTube channel has effectively been losing me money. I wanted to give more exclusivity to my subscribers for being able to watch the VODs so that they get essentially more for that $5. I know it kind of took something that was originally free away, but that also opens up more opportunities for me to do more stuff with my streams on YouTube and post more videos, hopefully. So there's a lot of ups and downs to go with that, but it was ultimately came down to a number of different decisions. My YouTube is youtube.com/apocalypto12. There's no underscore on that one. And then on Friday, there's a video going out on my YouTube channel that is a big announcement of something I've been working on. I've been hinting at it for a while. There are hints and stuff hidden in my videos, in my streams. If you pay enough attention or can figure it out, it's something I've been waiting on and working on for a long time, and I'm excited to finally get into it. So that's coming on the 24th. I have a number of friends who are going to appear in the video of sorts on the 24th. I've reached out to them, and you might see some faces you recognize. You might get to meet some new people that I'm friends with and happen to know and were kind enough to be a part of the video. So stay tuned for that. That'll be coming out on the 24th. So next week I am very busy, and I'm going to be joining a Warhammer campaign coming up in August. That'll be taking place on Sunday mornings. So
where's that at?
That's at Roll For It.
Oh, gotcha.
So I got invited to go ahead and do a Warhammer thing over there. So interested. They're already laughing at me because I call every role-playing game D&D. So, you know.
It's not wrong. It was the first one.
So anyway, just a lot of stuff going on, working on a lot of stuff. Excited to go over to see if my guy can win the dunk contest over on with Messi.
You got a really good chance.
Playing more games
very
with
good
Rena,
chance to
and
win it.
who knows? Maybe there might be something hanging out with Scott. We might be able to play games and do something in the future. So
yeah, it's funny. I was supposed to do a game with them over there too. I can't disclose information because of NDAs, but I was supposed to do one over there. I was in the chat and I tried to make chat talk like 3 or 4 times over the course of the past, like, I don't know, 4 or 5 months, and it's just like there's no pulse. So I was like, meh, and I left the Discord. I was like, I'm in almost no Discords. And so I was like, nobody's ever talking, so I'm assuming this campaign's not happening. After months of nobody responding and nobody joining the Roll20 link I made, I was like, yeah, I'm leaving. If you're still interested in having me, I'll talk to you later, but nobody's talking. So, meh. If you're not excited about a game, I don't want to be a part of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I hope the group that you're with is excited about the campaign they're doing, because if there's no chatter, like between sessions, if there's no chatter between the PCs, if there's none of that, like you can feel it on camera, what happens off camera. It's one of those things where, and I mean that like not just like in a stream sense. I mean that when you're actually just playing D&D at a table with your friends, nowhere near any cameras or anything like that, right? Not streaming or doing an audience thing. If there's no chatter about the campaign between the week, like throughout the week, from texting your buddies or side talk or whatever it is, it just doesn't feel as like doesn't have like life to it, right? So that's one of the reasons why I like, having all the chat in Discord, because it keeps it alive. Anyways, if any of us want to stay alive, we all need sleep.
Yep.
So, deuces.
They didn't need sleep in Hollywood in the 80s.
They had cocaine, sir.
That was what I was.
And crack. And they had crack.
Well, who says I don't?
You have a lot of crack. I've seen it.